your face over there.
Yeah, I still want to know how and why did it get removed. Was it because my friend, fell with me? He didn't want to give me the fame that I deserve.
I can see your face, man. Like full face.
Full face, body and everything, rolling around, screaming, fighting, scolding vulgarity in a full camera secondary or bastard. Or was it because some school teacher saw it and I was like, can you please take it down? It's ruining the reputation of our school.
What school is this?
Camera set. Were there any participants who didn't wear headphones?
Yeah, there's one that didn't wear headphones. There's one. But you don't wear it, okay, up to you.
No, I like how my own voice sounds.
I thought you would be like professional.
It's good, it's good.
Okay. So welcome, Matt.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You sound like some radio. Actually, you sound like those people, someone from the radio.
I mean, look at us. We have a radio setup, so we must act like it. Huh?
Okay, so this is Power 95, Class 95.
Hey, thanks for having me today.
So why don't you introduce yourself first?
My name is Matthew Chia.
Yeah.
I was from the same vocation as Mr. Sid.
What vocation?
Field instructor in Protective Security Command. And I'm now a student, now 25 years old, 1996, studying in SIM.
Wait, you're 25 ah?
Yeah, I'm 25.
I thought you're
already.
24.
I wish. Thanks. I wish I was still 24.
I think I know your story quite vaguely, like your life story, like from Kins afterwards.
Like which part do you know until? So where was where's the cutoff? Where did it end?
I think the ends when I know that when you come back from Japan. Yeah. I mean, you came out to Japan and after you went and enrolled into SIM. And then you start studying. Yeah, I don't know what you study already. After that, you just like disappeared. And after
by the way, I'm studying business administration now. Because obviously, my academics are terrible. Yeah. And I have nowhere else to go. So that's my only place. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
If I could, I would take up a major in history.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a straight A-level student, I would take up a history major in a Ivy League. That's for sure. But 讲而已啦.
But you're very interested in history, man. I never look at you as a very history person.
No, it's just one of those subjects where I could sit through the entire lecture without sleeping. Oh.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
So you're interested?
Yeah, I'm interested, but not to the extent of wanting to take up a PhD or whatever. I just find it interesting. Or there's no, I would say, economical value.
Oh.
As to what I would do with it, nothing, absolutely zero, nada.
But what kind of history do you like?
Anything, related to humans or anthropology, like how they hunted, or all that boring stuff. I mean, to the common people. I'm not saying I'm extraordinary, but
no. Why don't you give me like what's the one that you think that is the most interesting history that you've read, or the one that you are kind of like currently?
I mean, I guess one topic would be how Neanderthals got wiped out.
What's
even
Neanderthals?
Though I don't know what's the correct term, but another species of human. We are Homo sapiens, right?
Yeah, correct.
Homo sapiens sapiens.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another species called Neanderthals, which is now used as a derogatory term. But I don't get it because they have a bigger cranial capacity than humans.
Oh, like a bigger brain.
Yes.
Oh, but
so I think it's quite interesting how they got wiped out, but not us, even though we're technically stupider. Yeah.
But also we were coexisting with them at the point of time.
Yeah. We coexisted, and then they got wiped out because they came from, I would say, harsher regions where they are used to hunting woolly mammoths and stuff like that. But Homo sapiens, I don't know the exact specifics, but they got wiped out by us, or we killed them all.
Oh, we killed them out?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like some natural disaster, then they just got killed out.
Yeah, so if there's any historians listening to this podcast, please correct me. I'm not sure how accurate I am, but this is from my lectures.
Oh, wait. Oh, you actually watch the lectures on YouTube?
No. I'm taking a module now.
Oh.
And then before that, I do. I watch lectures, read all those boring forums, and discuss quite a bit. I mean, I didn't discuss. I'm the ghost participant in forums.
Yeah,
I just read.
Warrior,
I don't even have an account. I just read. Then every time they prompt me to sign up, I'm like, click X immediately. Yeah.
But when did you get so interested in this one?
I don't know, just strikes me as interesting. I guess all the films and stuff like that, Netflix, all the documentaries. I mean, before I was in secondary school, there was no Netflix or anything like that. Right?
Yeah.
But just struck me as interesting. I mean, comparatively speaking, you studying chemistry, right? If I look at anything chemistry related, I don't understand. I'll sleep.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, I mean there are a lot of people out, everyone out there is very different. What? Some people like history, some people like science, some people like
Yeah lah,
making
that's true.
TikTok videos and stuff. Yeah.
Correct.
So actually, I should honestly, I didn't know that you were such a history person.
Yeah
I thought you were just a very strong.
I know your image of me.
No lah.
Your image of me
My
is
image of you.
Zucker, right?
No.
Jack Kim Street every day, all night long.
You really went once only, one time. Yeah. We went once together, right? With the whole
yeah.
Kings people.
But the new.
Yeah, I don't know how did that even happen. How did that day happen?
I don't know. I was like, we're talking about girls, right? Then I was asking like, hey, you single or not? Then you were like, yeah, I single. Are you seeing anyone? You got any like fuck buddy or whatever? Then you're like, no. Then I was like, okay, let's go find out. You're like, okay, whatever, let's go.
No, but how did we end up with the people from Kins, the new batch of people? Like, how did we even?
Oh, cause when our batch we became seniors, we hang out. I always go clubbing with Daryl, right?
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
So all the juniors would ask, hey, what y'all doing this weekend? Want to go eat? I was like, go eat, go clubbing. And then they were like, okay, let's go. And that's how it happened. Then I show you.
Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Okay, because I was thinking like, because my memory was quite fog. So I was like, how did we get there with all these people?
Now that you talk about it, I remember we went to F Club, right?
Yeah.
And then we saw who was his name? We saw Akil just wearing his stupid ass red pants and dancing with the guys. And we were telling them to split up. Wow, you all doing? You bunch of idiots dancing with each other. You're like, no, we just here for the music. Oh, that was hilarious. We did our best, okay? We did our best.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I can attest to Maurice never give up attitude.
No lah, I think it was mainly Matthew who was doing most of the work.
Well, yeah.
I learned from him like when we were in Japan at that time.
No, you didn't visit me in Japan.
I did.
Oh yeah, you did. I'm so sorry.
Dude, I was there for like 3 or 4 days. I visited you almost every night. Yeah. So actually, I want to know also a bit more, like, because I know your life. Like I said, I know a bit about your life. Right? After Kins, you ORD already. Then after that, you went to if you're not wrong, you went to study Japanese, right?
Yeah. It's a language school, because I wanted to find a way to go there and do whatever I want to do, pick up girls, climbing mountain. I'm not saying picking up girls. Yeah, I mean nature, ma. I've always been fascinated with mountains. Maybe there's a link to history, but whatever. So there's no way I'm getting a working visa because what job am I going to do? And then there's no way I'm getting into university. Well, I could, but not with my grades. I tried applying, got rejected. So I was like, man, is there any way to go there? Because before I wanted to go there for a year, I was actually working, quote unquote, at a hostel. But I was under...
Wait, working at where?
A hostel
in
Osaka.
Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't really official work lah. Like I was staying at this hostel, and then I wanted to stay for free and have a good time. Go drinking, do all the fun stuff. And I was like, hey, there's no way that I got no money. Is there any arrangement? So this boss was like, oh, okay, why not? I let you stay for free. Then you just do the counter duties and like clean up the hostel. I was like, hey, wow, there's such a thing.
But
then I realized they actually have like at least 2 other staffs together. So yeah, it was quite a sweet arrangement, even though I'm not sure about how legal it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, he gave me cash, like kind of like part-time job. So it was quite a sweet arrangement. So that happened in 2018, June.
Wait, this is when you first left Singapore for Japan?
Yeah, I mean... in June, right, I went there just to visit my ex-girlfriend. So, we broke up then and there. I was like, oh man, I still want to stay here. It's fun. So this hostel was totally by chance.
Oh wait, you were there on a visitor pass too lah? On a visitor...
Yeah, 3 months.
Oh, 3 months ah?
Yeah, Singapore can go to Japan and stay there for 3 months max.
Okay.
So my 3 months finishes and I went back there again in November.
So this is June. after
October,
November.
sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
The same hostel, Osaka, the same hostel, same place.
Yeah. But you go there for what? The second time?
I don't know, wasting my life away. Living life. I wouldn't say waste. Living my life. I was supposed to, my plan originally was to go to school.
Yeah.
As I finish my degree as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Get a fucking job.
Yeah.
And, start adulting.
Then?
But I had some savings that I got from renting out another apartment.
Okay.
So I was like, looking at this money makes me painful. I want to spend it. So I went there and had fun. No? But yeah, I think it was quite worth it because it sparked my interest in learning Japanese, the language.
But how much do you spend like from this tree? Sound like you spend a lot of money. Like 3 months there, 3 months there.
I mean, to be honest, if you want to do this, right, for any listeners, if you are interested in doing this kind of thing, I think it's actually very cheap. You're not going to spend a lot of money. But I love drinking, I love smoking, I love all the vices. So I spend way more than the average man. Basically wiped out my savings. But
is it okay if you say how much you spend?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll give you the total cost. There was the June one, the October to December one, and then after that I went 1 year, right? That's when we met. So the 1 year course fee, if you enroll in a Japanese language school, 3 hours would be 3 hours per day, 5 days a week. For 6 months, that would be about 3.5k.
3 hours, so 3 hours a week, 5 what?
3 hours a day,
Yeah.
5 days a week.
Oh.
The lessons.
That's how much? 3.5k.
Yeah, for 6 months. So I
Okay,
will
right.
find that quite reasonable.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, if you divide everything, it's cheaper than Singapore, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, you got to pay things like rent.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's basically what I go there to do. I want to live there. So, multiply by 2, there's 7k of school fees alone. And then, I guess you could say the rent 1 month is around 1,000.
1 month about 1,000 Sing.
1,000 Sing. And then they have a bathtub, kitchen, everything included without washing machine. So, yeah.
So what kind of visa do you have to apply for this?
What kind of student visa lor, through the school?
Also, it's actual school, like a university.
It's not a university not like the one you went to, right? It's a language. You went to a language program, right?
Yeah,
that
correct.
was part of the university.
Yeah, correct.
No, but this is like a 语言学校 lor.
What?
It-
Language school.
Yeah, lor. It's just like
Study Chinese one lah.
it's just a really, really small compound. I wouldn't say small, like it is quite big, but 3-4 stories. Basically all they do is they provide coaching for overseas students who come to Japan, and there's a lot of people who go there
Yeah.
after they finish high school, spend this year learning Japanese and get into Japanese universities.
Oh.
Yeah, that was what I want to do, but during my tenure,
Okay.
I was quite insecure lor, about my own age.
Why?
Like I'm quite old. What?
When
When I went there, I was 2019, 23.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then at uni there is 98% of the courses there are 4 years.
Yeah.
So assuming I finish my 1 year course studying Japanese, I get into uni. I'll begin uni at 24, graduate at 28.
Okay. What?
Yeah, it's still okay, but I'm in Japan where mature students in university are not common.
Oh really?
It's not common. I mean, unlike in Singapore, you got people 30 plus year old in SI is like totally normal. Okay,
Yeah.
he's working and studying, but it's not common there. Then my peers are all like 19 years old. I feel uncomfortable.
Oh wait. Well, this is your feeling or is it
My feeling,
okay,
and
okay,
a bit
okay.
of I don't know how they feel but I'm just insecure about myself where I should be at this age.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came back. I mean, SIM is 3 years, and then all my classmates, the guys especially, are all around my age plus minus 1. So
Oh, in SIM now lah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. But in Japan itself, the language school, the people around you were all 19 years old, 18 years old.
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
Correct,
and you're the
correct.
oldest one there lah.
One of the oldest either that or there are people who want a career change. So maybe they had like 10 years of experience working. One of my classmates from Korea,
Yeah.
she had 10 years of experience working as an interior designer. She's Korean. Then she came to Japan for a year to, find job.
Yeah.
And then, since she couldn't speak or write Japanese at all, but she wanted to work there anyway, she spent, enrolled in the school.
Oh, so how long were you there in the school?
1 year.
Oh, 1 year only
Yeah, 1 year only.
Oh, I thought you were there almost like 2-3 years already. Yeah.
No lah. I was in 2018 ma. And then my 3 months stint, total of 6 months, then yeah lor.
Oh. So what? So do they give you a certificate when you finish, or like
Oh, this is the worst part. Cause when I signed up, I actually didn't look carefully lah. So I actually signed up for a 2 years course. Yeah. So and then I changed to 1 year, and then I told them too late, so they couldn't give me the cert. They just gave me a proof of attendance. So that was quite a bummer. But irregardless, I still passed the JLPT test, so I think that's okay lah.
What's GLEP?
It's a language proficiency test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Chinese also has one. Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
HSK, I think.
Did you take it?
I didn't. Because I didn't need it.
Oh, you didn't need to take it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's only for what? Angmoh, is it? I don't know how it works. Like, if you apply to a job in Beijing, right?
Yeah.
You tell them you're a Chinese speaker, how are they going to believe you? You're like, 我是从新加坡来.
They just speak 2 sentences. But for me, it was a bit different. When I was in Suzhou at the time, right? I went there like as a way to learn Chinese lah. And then when I got there, they already started the semester. They were already halfway through the semester already, like the class. Then, I mean, in China, everything is money one lah. So my dad just give them some money and say, hey, I want to enroll my kid into the class. Actually, they say cannot lah, because they say really too late already, halfway through the whole semester.
Okay.
Yeah, then my dad just, okay, let's give some money. Okay, can enroll.
Oh.
Yeah, so
also you're like a new student.
Yeah.
In the class, everyone like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, they kind of asked me like, okay, what level of Chinese are you at? So I'm not very sure lah. So then they say, okay, why don't you try out level 2, level 3, level 2, level 3, and then you should go for 1 day for level 2. Then if it's too easy, then you go level 3. So
okay, so 2 is easier than 3 lah.
Yeah, correct.
It goes chronologically. Okay.
Yeah, so when I go level 2 first, then I went to the level 2 one, right? It was so easy. It's like I literally just walk in, right? Like people that cannot even speak like the Chinese is like so basic, like kindergarten like standard. Okay. So it's like for me, like I go there, it's like I can answer all the questions. Like they just ask me to answer all the questions like easily, and then I just trash everyone around me.
You're like hacking it. You're Singaporean, you go there. Hey guys, 大家好.
Yeah, so when they ask me like,
okay.
Yeah, like I have to introduce myself, like, where are you from? Then they say, I say, 我是从新加坡. They say, 新加坡你们那里没有学中文?
Yeah, the teacher was probably like, what the hell this guy is doing here? Wasting time, wasting money. Okay lah. Okay, so I want to ask, how is the demographics like? What kind of students you have? Americans?
No, surprisingly, there's a lot more European people, like more Italian specifically. I don't know why.
Italian?
I don't know why. So there's like a lot of them in the school.
Oh, like that's interesting.
Yeah, and they always like congregate as one, and they speak they speak their own language and stuff. And then sometimes the people from the Asian countries, right, like the Japanese, Korean, all these people, like they kind of like cannot. They don't basically we don't mix around with, like, a lot with the European people. Yeah, but
okay.
But when I was there, I tried to interact with both sides. Because I mean, I didn't really care about the whole.
I can relate. I kind of can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, because like firstly, you came here alone, and then you have no friends, and then you don't belong to any tribe because you're not Korean, you're not Japanese, you're not Italian. Yeah. So you kind of just try to go along with everyone now. Then you just join. Yeah, and then I think the people there were quite. Most of them were just there to. I think that's quite similar as you. They want to find a job in China, like in the country itself.
Okay. Yeah. So they already got their qualifications, work experience, whatever.
No, they don't have work. They don't have much work experience, but they have a degree.
Okay.
And they just graduated with some like chapalang degree. And then
so what's like their plan? They gonna study there for a year?
Yeah, they actually plan to get the certificate first, because they need to get a certificate to actually be able to work there. Oh. So most of them are trying to get some level 4 or 5 certificate. So you can start working in.
That's like the equivalent HSK.
Yeah. So you're like proficient to work in China.
So did you take a HSK 5 test?
No, I didn't. Cause I said when I was there, right, I just was there for fun only. Like I took their exams, their exams, and it was like I didn't even bother studying because it's so easy. So I just walked in there to the paper, and then the funny thing, right? Okay, the one part that I think was quite funny was that the teacher asked me to enroll in some competition, like Chinese competition.
Okay.
So
As a Chinese. What is this?
so I was competing with people who were like from Italians, Korean, Japanese, all these other nations. I don't know Chinese at all. Then I was there. I was like, okay. So after that, we got the competition started already, and I just need to. It's an MCQ and just circle. After that, we have some speech one, I think. Then so I just say some speech about. I give all the 成语 that we learn, right? I use it. Then I think it impressed a lot to the what's it called? The teacher. So after that, when they at the end of the semester, right, they have to give an award ceremony. There's an award ceremony, you know. They say, then said the winner is okay, I was a winner. So that's a shit thing. I wasn't a winner. Yeah, I was like second place. Yeah, so they call my name out. Then after that, I was like, okay, congratulations and stuff like that. Then after that, it's like I feel so weird because it's like, dude, I already know Chinese, so it's like if I don't win this, a bit weird, right?
Wow, you're like 欺负小孩耶.
yeah, but I think it was I think the whole time I was there was just experience, just experience, just to try out what's basically I was there in China for like this was like my first time, like being there for so long. Yeah, and lor. And I don't know. For you, is it the same? Like when you were there, right? Was it easy to pick up Japanese? Like,
yeah, I would say it's very easy. Like at least 1,000 times more easier than if you were to study alone in Singapore.
Oh,
because well, first of all, you got people you can use it on.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Second of all, you're forced to use it.
Yeah,
and then as compared to a language like English. Like anywhere you go, you also can use it. But
yeah,
like to be fair, but Japanese you can only use it there, so you kind of have to be there. Otherwise, in Singapore, you gotta really put in effort to practice. How, I don't know. Online apps, forums, things like that. But yeah, lor. Like when I was in Singapore, I tried memorizing the script. It doesn't work. Like the hiragana and katakana, like the alphabets.
Oh,
and I spent like a few weeks writing it. I just like 习字 like that. I say. I keep writing, and then I still can't memorize. I go there, first week I memorize already, because they hand out proper worksheets for you to fill in and stuff like that. Then I just memorize all. It's kind of makes me sad lah. Like,
why?
All my effort studying alone is so useless. Am I just useless? Do I need classes to move on? Why am I so lan?
When did this interest of learning Japanese like kind of came? Like when which point of your life like it started? Because it feels like you really knew some Japanese before you went to Japan, right?
No lah. I mean, I did know lah, like from watching anime and stuff like that. But it was really bad lah. Grammar wise, it's all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how do you know that it was bad? You went there and you went to try it out.
No lah. My ex-girlfriend, no?
Oh.
Yeah, she's Japanese. She came to Singapore.
Oh.
To enroll in an English language school. So that's where I got my idea. Like, hey, that's how you can go to another country.
Okay.
Yeah, because before I met her, I was like, most people that go to live and work in another country, they're probably expats, high-paying jobs. Especially first world countries, like they wouldn't accept just anyone. What you want to come here, you need to have qualifications, senior management or stuff like that. I was like, okay. So she can go to Singapore, first world country, and then just like, do nothing. I was like, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, so
she was enrolled in an English school to learn English. But to be honest, as a Singaporean, I was like, wow, you come Singapore, learn English.
A bit, yeah.
Might as well go Korea, learn Chinese, right?
yeah. Actually, if I can ask, like, why would she choose Singapore over like the UK or like US or something?
I did ask her that. She said, because Singapore is safe, lor.
Oh, that's
I talked to her classmates also. I was like, what the hell you all choose? I mean, there's New York, there's, I don't fucking know, Casablanca, which sounds even better. And all those like white countries where, where English would be more strongly associated with.
Yeah, correct.
Then she's like, it's safe, lor, it's safer, it's close to all the countries I want to visit, Bali and stuff like that. So
she want to travel, so like at the same time.
I mean, it's a hub, technically. It's quite fast to go to Australia, if I'm not wrong.
But when she studied here in Singapore, it was like what, 3 months, 6 months like that, or like.
Seriously, my ex-girlfriend is, I don't know what she's up to because she was sent by a boss here for like 2 years.
Oh, okay, so it work one lah. It's work related.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like on her own expense.
But whether it was truly work related or not, I don't know. Her boss is like a sugar daddy as well. So
Okay. What?
so it was a kind of a weird arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, but yeah, this whole sugar daddy thing is a bit. Yeah, I mean it's like even in Singapore now it's kind of uprising also, right? There's a lot of this.
Yeah. Like it's I don't know how does it work, but it's always the boss and the secretary. I guess.
Really?
Yeah. I mean that was what my ex-girlfriend was working as.
Oh, it sounds like, yeah, I think maybe it's like specific to
the
Japan.
personal secretary or something. I don't even know. She doesn't want to tell me.
Secretive. Maybe she work for the mafia or something.
maybe that could be the case, but yeah.
Oh, but okay, but I mean still send her to Singapore to learn English.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah.
All costs covered. Wow.
All paid for.
All paid for by the boss.
Even expenses, like living expenses.
Yeah, lor.
Wow.
How is it? How much she gets a month? I don't even want to know. I will get pretty jealous. Yeah.
Wow, means you actually, since when you actually went to Japan, how much you actually spend like throughout the entire time there? Like your living expenses and your
I don't really count there, but school fees aside, right?
school fees aside.
Some months I spend a lot, some months I spend very little. I mean, I had 2 part-time jobs.
Oh, you were also working at the same time?
Yeah. Because, being a Singaporean where part-time wages are so bad, going to Japan, I was like, wow, that's actually not bad.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was it? Yeah.
I work as this cleaner at the Tokyo Olympics HQ. It was quite fun. Yeah, cleaner, like literally cleaner. Because they allow me to quit anytime.
Okay.
And work only 2 hours a day. I was like, oh shit, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I could work 2 hours in the morning, go to school, after that go to my main part-time job.
Oh.
Which was what do you call that? A bar, not a bar, izakaya. They sell food and beer and stuff like that.
Izakaya?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All those eateries.
So you were like what, cashier or like a server or what?
No, kitchen staff.
Oh, just clean the stuff.
I was a deep fry specialist.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, not bad. You actually managed to do the cooking.
I mean,
How do you get that job? How do you get that job? Yeah, I mean,
my classmates recommended. They were like, they're working there also. They're leaving soon. They're gonna find a replacement so they can quit right away without serving the 2 weeks notice.
Oh,
so they were like begging me, or like, okay, I need the money also.
True.
So they paid. Ironically, funnily, the cleaning job paid higher than the kitchen job. I as a Singaporean, I thought otherwise. Cleaner is the lowest, ma.
Yeah.
So they paid me 1,300, which is around $15 an hour.
Wow, that's quite a lot.
All I had to do was clear trash bags and vacuum the floor. And then sometimes there were no trash bags, so I just vacuum the floor 15 minutes and just sit there chat with the manager. Best job of my life. Better than NS, I think. Yeah.
Wow, $15 an hour is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. How much you get paid for your the main part-time job?
1,150.
So how much is that?
So around $2 difference.
So $13 an hour.
Yeah.
But how many hours must you work at that part-time job?
They say at least 3 to 4 days.
3 to... Oh, okay lah.
But they don't really have a strict rule. Like sometimes, like 1 week they say tell me 3 days, the other week they tell me 4 days. they change it up lor.
But was it difficult to communicate with them? Because like it's all in Japanese, right?
No leh. I mean, a lot of people they have with learning new languages is that they are afraid of speaking in the, like for example, many of my classmates, they were Vietnamese ma.
Yeah.
They were insecure about how they sound. Yeah. And so when they are confronted with a person who speaks a language they are bad in, they don't use it lor.
Also, your friends don't use it.
As in, they are afraid to use it. But what I did was I just spoke it lor, even though I sounded like garbage. And I didn't know what I was saying anyways, but I just spoke it anyways.
But the Japanese people,
they understood me lah.
Oh, they understood you.
Yeah. So that's how I improved lah. You know, they understood me. I was like, hey, did you understand me? They was like, yeah, I did. Then I asked again, you sure or not? If you don't understand, just tell me. I won't be offended or what.
Yeah, I know what they say.
They was like, okay, fine. Then from then on, they started correcting me.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Yeah, correct. So that's how I learned. No?
Oh, I thought that maybe because exactly because of what you say, right? I thought that they were just being very polite. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, you know what? It's
I get
okay.
it, I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's common one. Everyone knows that, sometimes through internet and videos and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the Japanese people would not say things to your face. They'll say, "Oh, your Japanese is so good,"
Yeah,
but actually
yeah.
you're fucking garbage. That's why I asked them twice. Like,
Oh.
don't play this card with me.
Yeah.
If it's bad, tell me it's bad.
Okay. But you didn't screw up in your part-time job, like, or like, cause like I say, I mean, like as much as you know Japanese, but there's definitely there's some. I mean, for me, I will feel that there'll be some point where you will like not understand some things and yeah. So
No, like, at that point, when I started the bar, the izakaya job, right?
Yeah.
I was actually quite fluent already.
oh
Yeah, I guess my main experience was if you have a motivation to achieve something, then it's easier. Like in my case, it was getting girls lah.
okay
To put it bluntly, I mean, I wanted to score chobus.
okay
So I did everything I could lor. And then if the chobu I'm trying to score don't understand English at all, I got to try my best. Speaking
True.
Japanese, whatever words is in my head, I just scoop it out, throw it out, see how she reacts, and then I improve exponentially like that. Yeah,
So that was a motivation.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was young. I was raging with testosterone. So yeah, but that's all over. Now I'm hoping to get a N1. Now I have an N2, which is the second highest level.
Wow. So why don't you run down for me, like what's the different levels they have?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 being
Oh.
the easiest.
How come you jump so fast? Well, you only have for 1 year only. How come you jump to N2 so fast?
Like I guess I just pick up languages faster lor.
Oh.
And as a Singaporean, I'm proud to say I'm good at tests compared to other people, I guess.
Like, how did they score?
The main demographics of the school was Vietnamese,
Yeah.
Taiwanese.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these two lor, and a couple of Amos here and there.
Okay.
I don't know what country, but and I was the first Singaporean in the school, so that was quite an honor.
Okay.
Like when I went to the school, the admissions officer,
Yeah.
the Tao Wei lah, come on, like where's Mato? I was like, what the fuck is this guy calling for me? Then he said again, Mato Chia. I was like, okay, that's me. Hey. Then he just shoot his hand out. Hey, hello. Pleased to meet you. I'm like, what the fuck?
Huh?
Why are you greeting me? Hey, no. I just you are the first Singaporean I ever met in this school. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I guess I know why, because all the other Singaporeans who study Japanese, they are in Tokyo University and stuff like that. So I'm kind of sad lah. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're the first Singaporean there, but the classmates all around you were all from everywhere as well lah.
Yeah, they are degree holders, high school, fresh graduates.
Mm.
And there was a 15-year-old kid from Taiwan
Yeah.
who got sent here because
15-year-old?
whose parents sent him here because he was involved in too much illegal activities back home.
like what kind of activities?
Like liu mang.
Gangster.
Yeah, he was a liu mang affiliated with liu mang friends, had a liu mang girlfriend, had a liu mang uncle. So that was the best course of action apparently. And then he hated it all. He just wanted to go home every day, moping around. 我又不是想要来这里的 every day. 我想回家干了。瞎小啊，这上什么课干？
So but you got go for class.
He did lah. Then we were hanging out in the smoking corner ma.
Okay. Oh, he smoke also.
Yeah.
15 years old. He smoke,
I mean, he's a 流氓 That's like the prerequisite.
But it's legal, man. Like in Japan to do
It's not lah, but no one rats him out lah. We're like, hey, 照顾好. He's like our little brother.
Okay.
And then so he every day he's moping around like, hey, 下个星期我可以翘课吗？我不想来。我现在已经88%了，应该可以翘3-4。So that's all he talks about every day, skipping class.
What does he do like in his free time? What like?
I don't know,
He skip
like
class to do what?
teenager stuff, play games and stuff like that.
Oh, but he got his parents giving him expenses lah.
Yeah. He's quite affluent.
Oh.
Mm.
But if you ask him why the parents choose Japan, or not like Korea or like.
Oh, because they had relatives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't staying with the relatives.
He was staying like in the same as
Alone.
you, like a hostel kind of thing.
Yeah, correct. It was a dormitory style. I don't know how NUS hall is like. Probably something like that.
Yeah. NUS hall is like
You got your own individual rooms, right?
Yeah, it's like that, basically this room like that.
Okay,
Yeah, your own room, like one bed. then table, and
But
then
you don't have a toilet of your own,
Oh
right?
no, I don't have.
Oh, okay.
But yours. Oh, okay. Why don't I explain to the audience?
Okay. Oh, like how
Yeah, how the hostel situation was like.
it's very small. I mean, I paid, how much did I pay?
You said maybe 1,000, is it?
66,000 yen. So that would be 800 plus, including meals.
Breakfast, meals also.
Breakfast and dinner. So they had a cafeteria where, all the obasan, oji-san, they cook all those really pretty looking meals
Yeah.
with vegetables, miso soup every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor. So 2 meals a day. I paid 66,000. That's including shower, electricity,
Oh, that's
Wi-Fi.
cool, okay, what?
Yeah, lor. So I don't think you can find something like that in Singapore.
Yeah, but how do you manage to get this deal? This deal?
Part of the school.
Oh,
It was
part
like
of the
a package. They had 3 choices you could choose from. Actually,
Yeah.
they had 12, but the
12.
other 9 choices were for girls only.
Wow, how come
Wow,
so many?
sexy,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, how come so many
What the
choices
hell?
for
I was
females,
like,
ah?
what the hell? Hey, because at first they didn't tell me that those dorms are for girls only. So I go and look it up. Wow, so pretty. I want to stay there. Leh. Then I contact, sorry, that's for girls only. Then I choose the second one, that's for girls only. And I was like, which one is for boys? There are only 3. I was quite sad.
So how do you? So what was the difference between the girls and the guys one? Like if you saw the pictures, right?
It's probably about the same. It's just that the surrounding for the girls one, it was in a better location, first of all. Second of all, the price was the same. So like better location, same price. Who doesn't want that?
Exactly, yeah.
I have a like shitty location, about 45 minutes train ride from school.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the school itself. In the school.
No, not the school itself.
Then the girls one was how far?
The best option they had was like 2 stations away.
That's like what, like 20 minutes?
5 minutes, 7 minutes.
What? Dude,
Yeah.
that's so unfair.
That's so unfair.
But all the guys hostel are that far.
Yeah, I mean, most of the guys, after seeing the options, they would choose to find their own lodging.
Oh.
But I didn't know anyone. I don't even know how to speak. How am I going to find my own lodging? And then if I use those English-based sites, I'm probably getting ripped off anyways.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, they charge extra fees. What? Otherwise,
How much did they charge? I mean, you see those sites, right? So how much did they?
yeah, I
actually
found a
charge?
listing I wanted to move to. After 6 months, I was like, I want to change your place, but I ended up didn't move lah.
Why?
Then I because like I was just too lazy.
Okay.
and like the prices were okay to be honest. With the meals, I'm saving money. So I checked this realtor. I went to the office, they handed me brochures, and then I saw the price, and then I find this same exact posting online in an English website. I forgot the website, and it was at least $200 higher. It's the same exact place.
The same exact place as what? Your hostel or what? Or what?
No. A location
Oh, okay.
that they were renting out is the same, but just $200 higher.
Okay.
Yeah, so if any listeners intend to go to Japan for long term, make sure you find your own place.
But,
And,
but where would they find? How do they find this own place?
You gotta Google in Japanese. Yes.
So you must actually
Otherwise-
know Japanese.
Yeah, correct. I mean, if you Google things in English, only English results will come out.
Yeah, correct.
And then you're probably gonna find those sites that cater to Amor one.
Oh,
Yeah.
True. But if let's say it's like your situation like that, you don't know Japanese, you just want to go there and learn Japanese. So
Just stick with the options that the school provides. It's
Okay.
usually near to the school, but not my case. That sucks.
yeah, but is it like, I mean, I don't know whether you know about other language school. Is it similar? Like they also why is the male one so far and then the female one is not far?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I have
never asked,
idea. I never asked.
Oh,
I just thought like, oh, okay, cool, fucking sexist.
well, 45 minutes is really quite far. I mean, where do you stay? Which prefecture? Which district?
My school was in Takadanobaba, which if I do direct translation right in Chinese is 高田马场.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
High speed. The horse race.
so it's like tall plains horse stadium. Yeah, something.
Right.
Because it was a 马场 the place
Okay.
like 300 years ago.
Yeah.
And the place I stayed is Higashi Fushimi, which in Chinese is Dongfujian.
Okay.
And that's in what prefecture? It's still in Tokyo lah. Everything is in Tokyo.
But where like the northeast or like how you can why don't you give us a Singapore context? You know, it's like from where to where you're talking about.
Okay, so I would say that my place is like. Okay, I'll just use my home as an example because
Yeah.
my location in Singapore is also pretty shit. Marsiling. Yeah, Marsiling to probably town area lor. Dhoby Ghaut. something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
So for any Woodlanders listening, you know how painful it is to travel to town on the red line.
Oh yeah, because you had to like either go this way or this way.
Back in 2017 to 18, I lived alone in Toa Payoh ma. I took it for granted because, you know, when you take a Grab to Zouk, it was like, what, $8? I mean, it's cheap lah to me.
Yeah lah.
And then it's like, what, 10 minutes? So, yeah, I took it for granted.
Okay, but now also cannot go Zouk anymore.
Yeah.
Zouk is probably close. I got a feeling like the nightlife in Singapore is probably going to like die out.
Yeah lor.
How to survive?
Culturally speaking, wow, now the 2002, 2000-year-old kids, they wouldn't be able to relate.
Yeah. But you know, in China now, they all like, everything's open, you know. Like,
Yeah. I saw the Instagram stories, TikTok. I was like, what the hell? The Taiwanese also, I saw their, my friends, they're all clubbing every weekend.
Correct. But the thing is that, the funny thing is that the Wuhan one is also, they're all like having a swimming pool, like party and stuff. It's like, wow, they're this way
the
all
starters,
started.
right? Yeah, I mean, starters, they got more time to recover, I guess.
Yeah, and then everywhere else is now like still suffering and
well, it's quite sad.
Yeah, man. So you have any plans to go back to Japan?
No lah, like for trip, yes, but right now I'm in a long distance relationship with my now girlfriend.
With Japanese, alright.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. Like,
I'm like fucked I'm fucked by this COVID law. It's kind of sad.
No, but I mean, your girlfriend is in Japan, right? So have you have any plans to like move there or like?
Initially, we had lah.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, during my school, while I'm schooling, I could go there. I could go there every month. Not every month, every week. Holiday, and then some holiday she could do the same. Come to Singapore.
Yeah.
And then we could, you know, survive this relationship like this.
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't work out. No one could travel.
Yeah.
But we're still holding on to we're still holding on, going strong. But you never know what would happen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm ready for it, but I'm ready for it.
I just
hope this COVID ends off.
Yeah. I think the next one that they want to open a bubble with is probably Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Japan
I
will be
hope
soon
so. Because Taiwan
Japan
is
will be
near, it's like literally Singapore's and Japan middle point.
Oh yeah, correct.
So we could meet there. I mean, Taiwan is beautiful as well.
Yeah.
What about you, Maurice? Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I am.
Long distance.
Yeah, how you know?
Yeah. I got my information. I got my sources.
Or from Instagram lah, basically.
So would you share with me how has it been for you so far? When did it begin?
It started in when? In August of 2019.
August 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, that's quite recent. Okay, not recent.
2 years ago, yeah. But yeah, I think we were kind of like in the same situation as you now lah. Cause like, yeah lah, the whole COVID thing kind of like screw out all the plans. You know, we also thought that we could do this kind of like, you come over, I come over, and then
every couple of months.
Yeah. And I think that's still quite feasible. But because the whole COVID shit is like, kind of destroyed. But then now the plan is probably, honestly, it's difficult to get a job. I feel going overseas to get a job, it's quite difficult.
You mean as a Singaporean?
Yeah.
No
matter what, maybe, I don't know about Harvard and stuff, but I'm talking about NUS. Even at NUS, right, even let's say I want to apply to a job to say Taiwan or something, they wouldn't even want to see your resume, man. Because the thing is that once they see you need visa, they're like, what's the point? Yeah.
There's
no point I want to spend so much money on this person who I do not know, no credentials, no one like to, what do you call?
Vouch.
Yeah, no vouch, no like nothing. Like, you're just a normal human being.
But outside of COVID, that wouldn't be the case, right?
I'm not sure because I never tried outside of COVID yet.
Okay.
But I would think that it's the same lah, because it will make sense to me lah. I feel like if I'm a hiring person, right, it will make sense for me to hire someone from overseas and to pay all this extra money, and I don't even know this person, don't know whether this person knows my language or not, and I don't know how good his language is also. Like, coming over here to do a job as compared to, let's say, I hire someone from one of the top schools in Taiwan or
precisely.
Yeah, lor. So so that's the kind of the difficult situation I'm in now, which
that's
I think
how our long distance sucks, right? that's how we gotta say.
So once you come here, so you were there in Japan for 1 year, right? The whole of 2019.
Yes, until April 2020. Yes.
Oh, so
April to April.
Oh, okay. So April to April. Oh, okay. Then when you came back, when do you like kind of start to wanted to, or when do you start applying to go to SIM?
I actually applied way before I came back. Like I applied to UB, right? You know, SIM, they have a rumor of how easy it is to get in. So I applied, I got rejected twice, even to SIM. Listeners, it's just how bad my results were. So I have an SIM diploma, like from SIM itself, affiliated ma. I was like, hey guys, you all should fucking, take your own people in first before you take the poly. Hey, I paid more school fees than they all did. But then you reject me twice.
But you applied to SIM or SUSS?
SIM.
Okay.
Global Education, the distance learning programs are. So I only applied to UB. University at Buffalo, which is has a rumor of having a lot of rich kids. And that's true. I'm not one of them. And then the reason why I want to go there is because they have a more mixed curriculum. They are not all exams or like RMIT where it's all projects. Like, I don't want extreme ends. I want something in the middle, and UB is the only one. Not the only one of the few.
But how do you know that they have this kind of like the project? I mean, like, how do you know that the curriculum was more?
I heard it from my CCA mates when I was still doing my diploma.
Oh, you had CCA in SIM?
Yeah, I did film, and finally I was in the sound crew. So I was handling things like this, the boom mic, carrying the big ass boom mic.
You need a headphone as well?
I mean, I had to but I didn't because it was hot outside. Yeah, so basically when the aircraft flew by, just tell them to stop and, all those boring stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so during my application, the first application I did, I applied with my like vanilla law, just as is my private diploma with a 1.79 GPA.
Out of what? 5?
Out of 4.
Okay.
That's like not even 2. So I would say I'm quite impressive in that aspect. I got rejected like one day. I didn't even know it could be that fast. I was like, hey man, come on. At least give me a bit of,
chance.
Let me wait for a week, get excited. I'm sorry to tell you that I was like, okay, whatever, go fuck yourself. So the second time I took the SCTs. So I got a 1300 over 160. I mean, it's not bad, right?
13. Oh, it's only 3. It's 13. It's only 3 digits.
Previously, it was out of 2400.
Yeah,
but now it's over 1600.
Oh.
So I got a score of 1300 over 1600. I was like, okay, that's not bad. I got rejected as well. I was like, wait. What the hell is going wrong?
Wait, when do you take the SATs one?
Because, okay, you know Zhi Cao, right?
Yeah, Zhi Cao.
He came from a Kaplan diploma, which is like completed in 8 months. Half of my duration, my program. I guess he got a good GPA lah. And he does sports as well. Maybe that's a strong factor.
Yeah.
And he got accepted like just once. So I feel offended like, hey, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I mean, GPA is important, but come on, is it even in private institution you're gonna do this to me? I really come private, you all don't so cheap, I cannot. So I got rejected. I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck, I'm doomed, man.
Right.
Like, this was my backup plan.
Yeah.
My main plan was to, get in a good uni in Japan at that time.
Okay.
Then my backup plan failed on me. I was like, oh shit. Then now I can only, my main plan is even harder than it seems now. So I was like, okay, what can I do? Then I went and took the GED.
What is GED?
Like, I guess it's what they took for as a replacement for high school diplomas, like for the people in US.
Okay.
They go to, they drop out high school or something, go to the army, don't have a high school diploma, then they take this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite easy lah. But they test on, like their social science is hard because not social science, social studies was kind of hard because I don't know anything about the Senate and the congressman. They asked what is the House of Representatives, how many members.
Wow.
Then I was like, okay, wow, shit, fuck. Senator or congressman, which one bigger? Which one more tai sai?
Well, it's all MCQ lah.
Yeah, but it's they say social studies, but it's all regarding the law. So if they ask about federal crime, like which one is worse? What robbery or arson?
But you should know, you're from police, what?
Yeah, I mean technically I should lah, but just so you know, police also almost failed the exam and got recourse. So
really? Was that single man?
Our basic training, there was a test that if you failed, you had to recourse, right?
But you won't fail one, what?
Yeah, lah. That's what they say, lah. I mean, I like to think that my course manager helped me.
Yeah, definitely.
Because 70% to pass, I got 70%.
Okay,
So-
they're just
so
nice.
that-
Oh,
That probably means I got 60 plus, they push it up.
yeah,
maybe.
I got a feeling also.
Yeah. So
Oh, what about, I didn't know they would test you this kind of like US history or US like
I mean,
context.
a GED is for US citizens, one. I took it in
Oh.
Japan. So that
Oh,
was
you
my,
in Japan.
like my last
Okay.
resort on something I could pass to add to my portfolio.
Yeah.
So I took that, and then at the same time during that period, I also passed my N2.
What's that? Oh, your Japanese
Yeah,
test.
so I applied with 2 more extra credentials. So I asked the course officer like, "Can I add 2 more things?" Then she was like, "So you took all this within 2 months?" Is it? I was like, no, just. So within 2 months, she
chunk
was like
everything.
kind of fishy. Like, so you want to add a credential that you didn't show before, and then within these 2 months, you just get it. She gave her that tone, and I was like, no. I've been studying, this whole year. Just that I just finished it now. Then I was
Right.
like, okay. And then I got accepted after 1 day.
Wow.
So I was like, oh my god, thank God. I don't know which is it. Was it the N2? Was it the GED? I don't know.
Maybe a GED.
Yeah, should be the GED.
Yeah, I think that has more-
Because I'm a mature student, ma.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm still salty lah. Like, where they gotta be so, 计较啊, walao. Just let me in lah. I'm stupid, I know that. But, the other people in there equally stupid.
So you apply with you apply GED, you apply with your Japanese
yeah,
thing, and then with your
SAT.
SATs, and then with your diploma also.
Yeah, that's when I finally got accepted.
So you apply with 4 like kind of like credentials before you actually get in.
With my diploma alone, I did get into a Japalang uni in Japan.
Yeah.
But the rankings are horrible. It probably doesn't even exist in the rankings.
but it still allow you to kind of stay in Japan, right? So why didn't you want to take that?
Yeah, lah, but still with the age factor.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah, because imagine if I graduate,
Yeah.
like I'm 28 already. In Japanese context, their fresh graduates are 23, 22.
Yeah.
So how can they even understand my plight? What the hell is this guy doing? So you're 28, you should be management level, right? No, I got no experience.
But you have thoughts, but before that, let's say before that, you had thoughts of working in Japan as well, lah. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
like, I mean, it's a dream, because, a country with four seasons with,
yeah.
good nature,
Mm.
pretty decent food,
Yeah.
pretty girls,
Mm.
cheap alcohol, cheap cigarettes. I mean, why the hell not? But then, I'm Singaporean, so here is safer. I guess lower taxes.
Mm. But the working culture there is quite insane, right? If you
I cannot
work there.
relate because the only job experience I had were non-corporate.
Yeah.
It's all these like hostel, F&B,
Yeah.
cleaning, where I would say the staff there are more relaxed.
Oh.
So I can't really relate. But through the people I met, the local people there, they tell me it's horrible or they want to leave. Sounds like Singapore.
Yeah. But I think Japan is worse. Right? I mean, I always see on YouTube video, I don't know how
I guess it
real is
depends. It depends on your gender, first of all.
lah.
And
even gender. Oh.
yeah, and your qualifications or
Oh.
because they got a wider range of like good and bad schools. But
Okay.
Singapore, we only have like, it's either the big three,
Okay.
right? NUS, NTU, SMU.
Got SIT also, SIT.
Yeah, SIT also.
SUTD.
And then these 4 together, right? And then SIM and all the Japalang. Yeah.
But in
I
Japan-
wouldn't say Kaplan also, quite recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor, we only got 2 groups, but they have a wider spectrum
Yeah.
of schools.
Yeah.
So if you're at the top range of schools, you'll probably have no issue getting at least 4K Sing fresh
Oh,
grad.
really? Ah.
Yeah, but that's before taxes.
Oh.
The taxes are kind of high.
How high is it?
I think, if I'm not wrong, it's 22%.
How much is it in Singapore?
And 17, is it?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
And it's just pure tax, or there's no like, it doesn't go to CPF or whatever.
Oh, they don't have.
It's just tax. It's gone. Bye. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay lah, but to be fair, their healthcare is quite cheap. Even for us foreign students, we get insurance. So you
Oh.
can walk in, get some sleeping pills for like what, $6.
Sleeping pills.
I mean just giving an example
Oh, okay.
of like common drugs. Or
But-
even Xanax.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend took Xanax, she had, a lot of
Anxiety,
issues. Yeah, for anxiety issues. And then I accompanied her on a visit.
Oh.
She get like what, 40 pills for like what, $750
Oh, how much will it be in Singapore?
plus consultation. Like what the
Oh,
hell?
with consultation?
I guess she has some insurance plan. I'm not sure, but
Ah.
sounds cheap to me.
But sounds like a polyclinic, what? isn't it like
yeah,
polyclinic?
correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
But is it? I mean, sorry, I don't know if I can ask this, but you went to hospital before? Is that you
I-
visited a hospital before?
Oh, their full size hospital
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Not yet though.
But you went for clinics,
Yeah, clinics.
But your insurance covered all the clinics, eh?
I don't know.
How do you know like which clinic you went to and stuff?
I mean, it was recommended by the school.
Oh, by the school.
They had
Okay,
this
okay.
they had this clinic that, you know, if you want to go, just go this one because they are more familiar with students from our school. So I just went there. It's beside the school already.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
But you talk to them in English and everything lah.
No
The
lah.
pain you feel everything.
By the time for my first visit, it was already like 7 months in.
Oh.
So I just had runny nose. Went there. I could speak a little bit.
Okay. I thought it was like more like you got like some pain in your stomach or something like that.
Oh no lah.
But I was thinking how you going to describe that in Japanese, like in 7
Yeah.
months. Yeah. But I think it's quite impressive. You got your N2 certificate in like 1 year. And normally how long do people actually take to get there?
I don't know but since I'm Chinese, right?
Yeah.
I would say I have an advantage over all the other, people, especially Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Koreans also. But Koreans, they also have an advantage. Their grammar structure is similar to Japanese, and a lot of the words are like literally same sound.
Like what?
I guess the one example that we all can relate on is 太阳.
Okay.
太阳, 太阳, 太陽. I mean,
So which one is Japanese? Which one is Korean?
太陽 is Japanese.
太陽.
太陽, the pop star. Yeah, that's Korean.
Oh.
The three languages have a lot of similarities.
Oh, okay. You must learn both, what? The kanji and the what?
Yeah, the alphabets, katakana and hiragana.
Which is more difficult to learn?
Is about the same. You probably learn, for me, I learned them at the same time. It's used in sentences and then they will mix and match. You kind of get it once you do 习字. Yeah, lor.
Yeah, why don't you explain a bit more about the curriculum? What do you actually do during your time like during your classes and stuff?
Like, we'll go through this textbook, which the textbook structure, I kind of like it, is A talking to B.
Or conversational?
Yeah, was it like that in your school?
For mine, we had conversational, and then we had 3 different lessons. One is conversational. The other one was like comprehension. Like the comprehension. And the third one was
But MCQ, right?
I think it's MCQ. And the third one was like I don't know what's the third. I forgot what's the one. What dictate? I don't know what lah. But I don't know what's the third one.
Dictation.
Yeah, I thought I was saying that. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know what was the third one. But
So it's kind of similar lah.
yeah, I think it's quite similar.
Okay, so A to B law, probably example of a sentence would be like Mom, I'm going to the supermarket. What do you want to buy? Oh, I don't need anything. Thank you. Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, and then as it progresses on through the different textbooks, it gets harder and harder.
like what's the most difficult one you've seen?
Difficult.
Yeah.
Probably some law documents.
Do you got a lot of documents inside?
No, not exactly but they took out like thick ass phrases
Yeah.
which I cannot read when, because in Chinese there's only one sound for each Hanzi.
Yeah, correct.
That will be the only sound forever. It
Yeah.
wouldn't change no matter what, with some certain exceptions. But Japanese could, depending on how you use it, different sounds.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So sometimes there may be cases where you understand what the phrase is saying, the 5 words combo is saying,
Yeah.
but you can't actually read it. So
But you can understand what it means, but you
Yeah.
can't read it.
correct. So in these cases, it happened to me in the exam. Like I kind of know what it's saying, based on the word itself,
Yeah.
but I can't actually read it. I don't even know what it says, but I can kind of whatever, guess accurately. I guess that's how I passed the test. Maybe you can call me an imposter, but I passed it anyways.
But you did well lah. You did well.
Okay lor. Like I think it was out of 180, I got like 110, which
Okay lah.
110.
What was the highest? What was the median? What was the where were you in 110? Like which part of the class?
Oh, percentile. I did get a percentile in my report card, like the exam card, but I cannot recall.
Oh.
But it should be pretty average. full pointers are not uncommon.
Mm.
Mm.
But you're talking about how you say you're very good at doing tests as a Singaporean.
Because
Yeah, there.
as Singaporeans, you can relate, man. We do a lot of tests
Yeah.
every year,
okay.
all day, every day.
I thought you mean like you once you finish you basically before the exam you chung all the assessment paper 10-year series.
As in, despite how bad my grades are, I do have my own fair share of experience in taking tests. Although, yeah.
Okay. So basically let's move back now to your SIM degree now.
Yes.
So why do you decide to choose business admin?
Cause I want to work in a bank.
Mm.
I guess it's a stable career and stuff like that. And then I don't want to study something like accounting. Sounds boring.
Yeah, or banking and finance.
But
Yeah.
finance alone, too much maths.
Okay.
I want like a bit of everything.
Oh, so you just get a very general business.
Which is a bad idea. Like more people will say, you should specialize in one. Like engineering also, what you cannot learn everything. You gotta specialize in something. But for my course, there's you can choose your concentrations in your next sem.
Okay.
I can choose my concentrations. So yeah,
So what you plan to choose?
probably marketing or finance. But I went and saw the notes for the finance modules. I think I'll probably stay off finance.
A lot of math, is it?
Yeah.
So it's not your strong suit lah.
Yeah, but I did do well for my maths module lah. Because like for the first time in my life, I studied lah and got an A. So I was like, oh, if you actually study, A is not impossible after all.
Yeah lor. So I think maybe you are actually good in math, but just that you didn't.
Yeah. I would like to think that way lah. Yeah, that must be right.
Yeah.
So I hope I would be able to do well or keep my GPA up and get into company like Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna laugh. Okay, I would say maybe it's possible. Right?
Yeah, well, probably really hard for someone like me.
I won't say it's very hard. I have a lot of friends who came on this podcast who are from Unisim or SUSS. I don't know whether I can relate this. I mean, I don't know whether I can say that both of them are the same lah.
Okay.
Let's just say Unisim lah. Unisim. I have a few friends on Unisim, and some of them actually got internships at quite reputable places. Yeah, and he's from one of my friends is from UL.
Did they have so what was in their portfolio that made him stand out? Any tips?
He didn't have his first internship. He didn't have anything. Like he didn't literally have nothing. He just wanted to work in a venture capital, a VC.
Oh, so the VC accepted.
Yeah, so he applied to all the VCs and then some random VC went to accept him lah. Yeah, as an accountant. Yeah, so he's basically the accountant for some of the startups there. Cause some of the startups there they have some manpower issues, right? Because they're very small. Startups are normally very small team of people.
Okay.
So they may need like some help like accounting. So they have my friend as an accountant for the startup.
But he was still being paid lah.
Yeah, he was being paid. And he took a 1 year gap year. That's also another thing that he did. He said he wanted to figure out what he wanted to do with his life. Okay. So he took 1 year off from school and then he just went to do internship, all the way internships. Yeah, and then now he's working at quite a big e-commerce firm. Yeah, in Singapore. And actually, which Unisim do you went to? Like, cause they got different. You say you applied to UB, right?
Yeah.
And then where are you at now? Like, which school do you get into?
Oh, University at Buffalo, UB.
Oh, still at UB. Oh, still UB lah. Okay,
yeah.
Why you never applied to?
My diploma was under SIM.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's UL, UB, quite a lot of schools, RMIT.
Yeah.
So I'm in UB.
But why didn't you try other?
Oh, because as I mentioned previously, the projects or exam, UL is really hard. Correct. I don't think I can pass.
But when you first try in UB, right, you didn't get in, right? They have you considered about the other?
Yeah, the program officer told me also, like, hey, why not just apply to RMIT? Yeah. But I feel like I'll do really bad if it's just like, heavily focused on projects.
Oh.
Same for UL, like it's all exams. which the reason why I'm here in the first place is that I'm bad in exams, so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna dive into another exam
Means you
based
really-
program.
It's really quite fixed on what you want already. lah.
Yeah lor.
Or where you want to go.
In terms of what program I want to choose, yeah.
So UB is what, 4 years or so?
No, 3 years.
Oh, 3 years. So now you're in your what, second year?
Yeah, I just finished the third semester. Actually, I haven't finished yet. I got an exam this Tuesday, but I think I'm quite prepped for it.
Okay. Oh, so I was
Yeah.
thinking that this Tuesday is like wow, quite close.
Yeah, so my next sem onwards, which is in middle of May, would be my second year.
Oh.
So I'll be graduating in 2023. Quite old, man, but
Okay, what? Now you're what? You're 25, right? 24.
25.
This
So,
makes me lah.
27 lor.
27 lah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say so old Don't make it sound like all my friends say that. They always say, hey.
So you graduating this year lah, Maurice?
Yes. This
Okay.
year. I was supposed
辛苦你了.
I was supposed to graduate last year. But I took a 1 year gap year to go China and
Oh yeah, you had many lapses in your path to
no,
graduation, right?
One lapse.
Because you were from Sec 5, right?
Oh yeah, correct.
So
Sec
that's an
5.
extra year.
Yeah, poly.
So you didn't go to JC,
yeah.
poly, that's an extra year.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to your JC peers,
Correct.
obviously. So 2 years and then total 4 years compared to girls.
Yeah.
And then 1 year to where? Went to
China.
Went to China. Yeah, lor. Adds up.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I look back and I'm like, wow, I can't believe it's like all started at Sec 5. You know,
Correct.
the extra 1 year added to another 1 more year and then added another 1 more year.
Yeah, lor. It's all compound.
And when you're young, you never ever think about this kind of thing, man. Like
Yeah,
you just like,
lor.
1 year, lor.
No, when I failed my O levels, right, I was like, okay, go to IT. Two more years only, what? Then 3 months in, I was like, wait. If I
Calculate.
graduate now, then I go. Let's say, by chance I get into NUS. Wow, I've been fucking old. Then that's why I quitted IT 3 months in. Yeah, I did go to IT after my O levels. You get your like result slip, right? Then on the second page you have a list of courses you can go. Mine was like 3 to 4 only. I was like, wait, none of it is poly yet. Wait. I was from Express, by the way. Yeah, so
How many do you do? If you want to share.
like 27.
Yeah. How many mods you fail?
I failed all the critical ones. I maths, science both failed. So 27 still had a chance to RP, certain courses.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do accept people who 28, even 29, as long as
Yeah, when did you try those courses?
I couldn't, because my maths plus science was both failed. They accepted people who failed English but passed those two. But I was the opposite. I passed English and then failed those two. So
What did you get for English?
B3 or A2. I think it was B3.
Dude, that's damn good already.
Yeah.
I think you kind of see I think your strengths are probably languages.
Yeah.
Because my language, I got what, C6.
Or C6 English.
Yeah. So I was actually quite surprised. So I think, language, maybe you're more of an arts person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to think so, but if you put it that way, then I mean, I should at least get into a JC, right? And then study arts.
No lah, but I feel like, I mean, everyone's like, how to say, I don't think our future of our life will matter so much based on the first 20 years, all the education and bullshit, all the thing. Yeah, cause I mean, I always hear stories of people who break out of the norm, like, for example, they did badly for everything, university, all the shit, all did badly, but then later in life, they pursue their own passions and then they end up doing well lah. Yeah.
I mean, no choice. For us to proceed fruitfully,
Yeah.
we have to think that way.
Not really lah.
We have to be positive
Yeah.
and just work on it all. I mean, no point looking back on our past, right?
Correct.
I mean, I do like to look on my past. A lot of my friends say, this guy lived in the past. I have to,
Why? Why do you?
mope over my mistakes. Like, oh man, should have studied harder. What? If only I went to JC, could have gone to, local U, whatever. It's all past. I'm ready, studying already.
But you should also look in the future so lah. Because I mean, I don't know what. I mean, for me, I usually look around, right? Like I say, when I see successful people, okay, let's define success. Okay, success means you are quite rich, you are well to do and stuff like that. Okay, that's one success. And just go Instagram and you just see a bunch of people who are, let's say, influencers, or let's say people on TikTok. doing shit like that. Do you think these people are like, no, I don't think most of them are graduates or like from Harvard or from Yale, but they still earn a lot more money than most of these people from Harvard or from Yale or from
Yeah, lor, that's
the
true.
US. Yeah.
For some, that might be an encouragement. For me, that's a depression pill. I'm like, wow, hey, they all like me cannot study everything. Why they are, why are they so successful? But I'm not. That's why I try for someone as pessimistic as me, I try to uninstall social media when I'm when I need to do things. Like for example, exam period, I try to, because I get very fixated on so actually you message me on IG. I was like, oh shit, gotta message Maurice. Then I install Instagram again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you are. I didn't know you do this kind of thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, you had to take measures, man.
Yeah,
Because I always tell myself, just don't look lah. But I will still look anyways.
correct.
So like, it's kind of, you kind of have to do something.
Yeah.
So I did take measures to prevent myself from being unproductive.
So what other measures have you taken to help unproductivity?
For example, I used to play a lot of computer games, Dota. I deleted sold my account.
Sold your account? Why must you sell your account?
Because like there's a kind of matchmaking called rank.
Okay.
You got your own rank and stuff, which takes many years to build.
Yeah.
So by selling it, all my past years of accumulated work
Yeah.
is all gone, no? I can't get it back.
How much do you sell it for?
Like not even worth, lor.
What do you mean by not even worth?
Not even worth the time I put in it.
So how much do you sell?
Like
Yeah, I'd say.
less than $200.
That's still quite a lot of money, what?
Yeah, lah, but it's very little lah compared to the time
How
that I
much
spent on it.
How
That
much time you spend?
I would have probably become, a professor already. All those hours.
How much Dota do you play, yeah?
A lot. Put it bluntly, 4,000 hours.
Oh, they actually tell you how much hours you play.
Yeah, on your Steam profile.
4,000 hours. That's how many years? Is it years? Yeah, that's a lot of years. Yeah.
I could become as smart as Stephen Hawking if if I invested those hours into, physics.
I feel like nowadays anything can make money. Look, there's even people who are making money playing games.
Yeah. I guess I'm not that good lah. I'm not that good. That's why I took a reality check. Like okay, that's not for me.
Okay.
I need to study.
No lah. I mean, study is one route. I feel study is it's one of the safest route, and it's the most kind of common route everyone takes.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But if you know what you like, or know where your strengths are, you can kind of like play that to your advantage. You say you like history, you like languages. I don't know. For me, I would say, why don't you create like a YouTube channel to teach people about Japanese or the difficulties of Japanese and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Today was quite inspirational. Looking at your setup, I'm quite jelly.
No lah, I think it's a really quite budget setup really.
Is it?
Yeah.
How much is this mic?
$100.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah. $100. The people who use professional mics, you know how much is theirs? $500.
So what is this?
This is just basically to add more headphones. So you can add more like 3 or 4 headphones.
This is connected to this red thingy.
Correct.
And that's the amplifier.
Yeah, the audio interface. Yeah. So this is where you connect all your mics or your bullshit over here. So basically it's the main box. This is the main box.
So everything to your MacBook.
Yeah, then it connects to the MacBook. Then you just record.
Doesn't it suck? The MacBook doesn't have enough ports.
Yeah, that's why
so you have to buy that thingy, which probably is close to 100, right?
No, like it was about 60. Okay, close to 100. It round up to 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you always a Mac person?
No, I wasn't. I think I was just influenced by people. Because I was also in the phase of doing some creative work. Then whenever you go on YouTube, right, you do some creative. You want to search on how to do certain things on some creative stuff. And then they always have some, we use Mac, then we only teach you how to use it in the Mac version.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of like want to feel part of this group, you know what I mean? Like,
you want to be in scene. Yeah, you get what you mean.
But yeah, Apple products are crazy expensive. Like,
but I do understand. I'm an Apple fan myself.
You use MacBook also?
No, I like to but I still like to game from time to time.
Exactly, yeah.
So having that option cut off completely is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But I kind of understand the beauty of using Macs. I mean their infrastructure already, with my iPhone and my subscription to iCloud. I don't think I can get out. If I get out, it's kind of troublesome. If I want to change,
Correct.
all my photos, everything is already stored in one place.
Wow, they're quite smart, right? They do that.
Yeah.
They kind of make you. So you started with which iPhone?
I started with iPhone 6, I think. Then after 6, I was like, because I dropped it once and it cracked. I was like, okay, garbage phone. It's shit, so bad. What the hell? What is this quality? You know, when Apple sucks, Android is better. So I went to Microsoft. They before they had a Windows 7 phone. So that was like not bad, lor. I mean, I used it for quite a while. Then I look at all the videos, all the keynote. I was like, wow, I also want it. So I went back to iPhone. That was iPhone
10.
11. Right now, I'm
that's
using
quite
it.
far. Oh, that's such a big jump.
Correct. So after iPhone 6, I went through 2 Androids.
Oh, that's during NS also, right?
Yeah.
Using some Xiaomi, right? Or something like that.
No, I'm using some Sony. It was horrible, because Sony, I was like, okay, it looks sturdy, it looks, bulky.
Yeah.
But when you scroll through things, right, it's not as smooth.
Oh, yeah, correct.
It's they say it's the same. This one, no difference. What, you're going to pay extra $300 for, smoothness? Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Because you are the user, the user experience is different.
To be honest, all the things you've read online about Android versus Apple, honestly, all I've heard is the Android angry users themselves. They're like consumed by rage. Oh, iPhone sucks. I've never heard an iPhone user, lash out on them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just biased. Okay, this is an ongoing war after all.
But I mean, Apple products are crazy expensive. I won't deny that it's crazy expensive. I really don't know. I mean, I see some friends who I have some friends who like change iPhone every year one. It's like they spend out like 1.6, 1.7 just to buy a new phone that is like
and then they a la carte it, right?
Yeah.
Not with their plan. Yeah.
And the upgrades they have is only like, let's say a better camera, that's all. Or like a newer what do you call? Like a system.
Better screen or better camera. Those are the main factors.
Yeah, then everything else is just the same.
But I mean, it's good iPhone. When you want to sell your second-hand phone, there's a higher demand.
Yeah, correct.
I personally experienced it on my Sony phone, although it was like perfect condition. The price I was able to get it sold at was like 10% of its original price.
10%?
And that's only after 2 years.
How much was it? How much you buy it for?
I mean, the a la carte price was like 900 plus. So I
$9.
only managed to sell at like 150 plus.
Huh?
10+%.
So much difference.
Yeah.
I think iPhone can get for like, let's say 90% of the original price or 80%.
Yeah.
As long as it's not cracked or anything.
Correct. My iPhone 6, even though it was so shitty, right? I sold it in 2018. Which is, technology-wise, it's quite old.
Yeah.
It's very old already. But I still managed to sell it off for like 400 plus, if I recall.
Well, that's quite... Yeah, that's still more
and the offer came like 2 hours after my posting on Carousel. So, I mean, look at the demand and supply.
Yeah, man.
I want to be in that system. I don't want to be outside. I don't want to be... It's expensive, yes, okay, but, I'm a convert. Full convert. Yeah.
Because I was also thinking of moving to iPhone, but I saw the price. I was like, dude, that's crazy.
Oh, you're my opposite. You use a Mac laptop, but you use an Android phone.
Yeah.
What is that? A Xiaomi?
Hey, don't look down on me.
No, it's not a Xiaomi.
It's a OnePlus.
Oh.
You heard of OnePlus?
I heard of it.
It's a China phone.
Quite a lot of stories.
Yeah.
About the OnePlus, they got some kind of scandal, is it?
Scandal? I don't know what.
Not scandal, like disappointments with their releases, their promises.
I think their cameras are not, but I know that their user interface is good. Like they're one of the first companies that did the 90Hz screen and the 120Hz screen. The one that you can say when you swipe the screen, right, it's like smooth one, like really like it's like
seamless.
Yeah, I don't know how to say. Yeah, seamless basically. Yeah, so they started this 120Hz screen.
You use shitty Androids before, right? I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah, I use Xiaomi.
Even though it looks beautiful, wow, HD display, the colors are popping, and then you start scrolling like it's like jaggy one. Yeah. I
they
mean,
cannot
that's
hack
the thing
like
with that's the thing with Android.
like someone is spying on your phone behind, like it's so laggy.
I have some friends who kind of tell me, why do you care about that? Well, it's part of the experience, but
Yeah,
why do I
correct.
care? Why do we care about anything at all? Of course I care lah, correct or not?
Yeah, correct.
Why should I not care?
Yeah. But I mean, I as much as Apple is so expensive, people still buy it lah. I mean, the demand is always there one lah.
Yeah, I mean, comparatively, Singaporeans have high purchasing power ma.
Yeah, in Japan, a lot of people using Apple or Android.
Dude, iPhone is like destroying the market. I
Over
mean, in
there.
a good way. I think I read a survey. It was like 67% of users there are using iPhone.
Then the rest use what? Sony.
Like all the Android, I don't know which is which. I mean, Android has a lot of brands, ma.
But I thought because they're Japanese, so they use their own Japanese brand, like Sony or
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
But the people who do that are the uncles or the uncles, aunties or I really I don't think the young people gives a shit lah.
Maybe I go toilet for a while first.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. You can open a beer if you want.
Oh.
Let me go toilet first. I need to pee. Wow, I like how the podcast deviates. Okay. For Joe Rogan himself, he actually didn't monetize at first at the start.
Okay, so it was like a free, totally free.
Yeah, I think if we put the mic closer to you first.
Just done in his free time kind of thing.
Yeah, he started like 10 years ago. Like I remember I watched his first video, the first episode. He did it right. Then it was like a webcam. Then they were always talking to the mic of the webcam. Then two old people trying to use the camera, like how to operate this software. Like, they're quite lost. Like the first 30 minutes, they're like, don't know what's happening. Then 10 minutes, they're talking about this kind of bullshit thing.
Okay.
Then he just keep doing the episode like keep doing it. Keep doing every week keep doing. Then I mean at the point of time he was already a little bit famous already because he was on the what's it called, Fear Factor. He's the host for Fear Factor.
Okay.
And then he also was the commentator for UFC. Yeah. So he really had some kind of influence. He said got about 100 viewers at the start. Yeah. Then after a while he got some sponsorship for some people, some advertisers asked him to advertise some product that they want to advertise on his podcast. Then after a while he also realized that, hey, actually I don't want to give my viewers like this kind of like impression that this is like a kind of trying to sell you some shit. Yeah, trying to sell you some shit on this podcast. So I think he removed all these advertisers and just focused solely on the content. And then eventually he picked up a lot of like famous people like Kanye West, Elon Musk, and Demi Lovato, or some of there are a lot of other comedians as well. So then eventually Spotify signed him more. Spotify signed him for $100 million. Yeah, to produce content exclusively for Spotify only. Yeah.
Oh, so that means those content he couldn't post it anywhere else.
Yeah, it's only so after like episode like 1,300 something, it's like he say I'm solely on Spotify already. So you only can find it on Spotify. And Spotify pay,
his new episode doesn't exist on YouTube.
Yeah, but only like it exists but only snippets only, like small bits in here. Yeah.
Oh,
but you want to hear the full version is
for 100 million.
100 million. Man.
So his podcast, right? His videos, there were no advertisements and stuff like that.
No, I don't have. Like purely just two people talking for like 2-3 hours.
So Maurice, you doing this, I assume you're giving it a try lah. Hopefully make it into something big.
I mean, I try lah, but I mean, as far as I am doing this, the viewership is not say that great, but I think it's quite impressive. Like so far.
Like, are you in the thousands?
No lah, please thousands.
Hundreds?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. That's not bad lah.
Yeah. Considering each episode is like almost 1 hour plus.
Okay lah, you have to get on my level. My secondary school fighting clip had 48,000 views on YouTube. And then I think it got removed by the school's request. I was quite sad. It was my only stardom. They were like, it wasn't my YouTube account. So it was a friend of mine who I fell out with.
Okay.
Maybe he deleted out of jealousy because I was so famous. But we went through the stats. There were viewers from US. I was international, bro.
No, but I didn't have the video with you.
I don't. That's why I'm really triggered because it was my highest view count media content ever in my life. 48,000 with the Canberra secondary school fighting clip. We were rolling around in the floor like BJJ, like MMA like that.
What did you do at this secondary school?
Sec 3 or Sec 4. then our uniforms were all black. I look fucking retarded.
So what were you doing, right? BJJ.
BJJ, but without punching and stuff like that. We're just trying,
You choke.
triangle out. Then my friends were teaching, no, put it under.
But I don't have any experience.
Then background you can hear, pre-puberty voice, hey, go. But everyone was laughing, so there was like no one harm.
Oh, so it's not a real fight lah. It's not like real.
And there were a lot of comments, I think 30 plus.
Okay.
And then some of the comments were like, dude, you should have put the ankle inside more. That's not a triangle, bro.
I thought the comments would be like, hey guys, what are you trying to do? You're gonna
And there was a search. It was like 200 views
oh, okay.
at the start. And then we were quite happy. Like, hey, go views. And then we show everyone we're going to become stars. Then we forget about it. Then I think it was when I was 19 years old, about to enter army. I went back and checked, what the fuck? 48,000. Okay.
Wow, 48,000.
And we still don't know why it suddenly surged.
I think because of fighting, dude. All this UFC nowadays are getting very hype, UFC. Like it's like now my friends on Instagram suddenly some UFC commentators also. They're like,
or maybe Mothership. All those, secondary school fighting clips, they write about it.
Yeah, during those times,
and then maybe YouTube links it to that.
Yeah, because like when you search like secondary school fights, and you already see like your face over there.
Yeah, I still want to know how and why did it get removed? Was it because my friend, fell with me? He didn't want to give me the fame that I deserve.
What? I can see your face, man. Like full face.
Full face, body and everything, rolling around, screaming, fighting, scolding vulgarity in a full Canberra secondary or bastard. Or was it because some school, teacher saw it and I was like, can you please take it down? It's ruining the reputation of our school.
What school is this?
Canberra said. It's a pretty quite young school. Yeah.
Oh, it's very quiet school.
Yeah, so this will probably ruin their school.
But didn't they do a merge, no man?
I'm not sure. But they should probably soon.
Because I hear a lot of secondary school, JC, starting to merge and stuff.
Our youngsters are all gone.
Yeah, man. The birth rate declining. What?
JC, I heard there was one school that 3 schools combined.
Yeah, correct.
I thought 2 schools was bad.
Yeah.
3 schools.
But it seems as Japan as well. The birth rates are very low there, right?
Yeah.
But do you know the reason why the birth rates
and their childcare facilities are all maxed out.
Maxed out?
As in, if you're looking for childcare, right, you need to be in the waiting list.
How come? But the birth rate is so... Oh, because not enough childcare.
I guess too many childcare shut down.
Oh.
And then the one existing are like, overpacked.
Wow, but the government never come into like...
I'm not sure. Some stuff all in all these Asian countries. Is there a birth rate problem in US? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so. Right now the lowest is I recently just saw only. I think it was Taiwan is lowest now.
Lowest, in the world.
Yeah, lowest birth rate. I don't know where in the world, but in Southeast Asia should be. I mean, I guess it's the world, but
we're higher than them.
We're higher than them, but not by a lot, but like 0.02 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
negligent.
Yeah, we're like 1.0 something. Yeah, 1.0.
Is this unique to our Asian first world countries? Why is it so common? Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Taiwan.
I think because of, I guess it would be Korea, bah.
Or is it space? Why are all the Asian first world countries so zai?
Yeah.
Is this a culture thing? How is it like that?
Not very China. China very big. China.
Yeah, but
but I mean, for what I think is purely Korea lah. Because I feel like, especially Singapore, Japan, Taiwan, all very first world country, and then I guess there's a lot of feminism movement, and women empowerment. Not that I'm not against any of this. I don't want to trigger anyone. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good disclaimer. Good disclaimer.
Not trying to trigger anyone, but I just saying maybe a lot of this kind of movement that maybe people are moving towards more career minded. That women saying, oh, you know what? I don't want kids. I can make my own money.
Yeah.
Live for myself. And then maybe some of them say, I want to be lesbian, because, I saw a lot of pride movement. And actually, this whole LGBT in Singapore is quite uprising. It's rising quite. I mean, it's quite. How to say? Like it's more of it now than say 10 years ago when you're in secondary school. Yeah,
people are more, I guess, not afraid to speak out on who they are.
Yeah, man. I think it's mainly because also influence from the social media and stuff lah.
Yeah,
I mean, we kind of know
good or bad. I mean, I can't judge, but we have to agree there's a huge change.
Yeah, man. I remember you and I were talking about how the media was so biased against
Yeah, lor.
that guy, right?
that
Donald Trump.
honestly, before that, I didn't even give a shit. I don't care. Like, it's your country, it's your politics. Why should I care? Then I start reading the articles. I'm like, hey, what?
Man.
That's not true.
Yeah.
How can they skew the words so much that it doesn't take it out of context? Just
exactly.
quote one word, one sentence.
Yeah.
Racist, pigs. You can't do that.
Yeah. lah.
They're like, okay. So it got me thinking. If they are doing that on a daily basis, that means from when I was way younger, all the news I've been reading now has been to some extent altered,
Yeah.
biased. So it got me thinking, maybe although some things that Mr. Trump says is quite radical, but still,
True.
he brought this thing to attention,
Yeah,
so
which
got me really interested. Then I started researching. I listened to all kinds of radio hosts and start reading. Then I found out like, okay, he's right.
Who are some
The
of these?
media is really biased.
Yeah, it is, man. And I don't know. I mean, who do you listen to for like all this kind of?
Recently, I can't recall a lot off the top of my head, but recently on Instagram, I like this conservative talk show host called Rob Smith. He's
Rob
black
Smith.
and he's gay
Don't know.
and he's conservative, so that makes a very interesting portfolio for him to
Correct.
speak on the behalf of conservatives,
Yeah.
because the conservatives don't have that image
Yeah.
of being bisexual acceptance and all that.
Yeah, man. Conservatives always like, oh, white supremacists, white supremacists.
Mm.
Yeah. Because even my friends around me are asking like, why you support Donald Trump and stuff. I don't say I support him lah. It's more like I feel like the media paint a very bad image on him.
Correct.
As compared to say Joe Biden. The
In
guy
my
is
sociology class also, you get comments, right, on certain theories and stuff like that, and then we, as obvious, in sociology, they got to talk about Trump.
yeah.
They're like, Nazis. I'm like, wait, where did it come from?
Yeah.
Just because, you side with his ideology, economic policy doesn't mean you're a Nazi. I mean,
Yeah.
they aren't. To be fair, the Nazis support Trump because he's white. But, I mean, the Nazis will probably support anyone that's white. Because, the contender was, the previous contender was Barack Obama, who's black. Like, no way in hell neo-Nazis will support him because he's black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
No, but you discussed this in school. I'm quite surprised. You discussed this in school.
No
like,
lah.
sociology.
I discussed with my friends lah, like as a conversational topic,
Okay.
and it's quite interesting to see what kind of views people have.
Were they anti-Trump or like? Oh,
Most of the people I talked with, they were neutral
really?
because
Wow,
it's
that's a surprise.
it's US they didn't care, but obviously the more woke people are more, like they will feel offended if you tell them you're,
Yeah, correct,
actually I agree with Trump. So you mean you're racist? I didn't say that.
Yeah, I also get that sometimes. Like some of my friends, but that's why I just stop talking about it already. I just
Like for some of our listeners who've been watching the elections, you can see that the new administration has forsaken a lot of the jobs, the middle class jobs.
yeah,
For example, fracking.
yeah,
The oil industry, I mean, you can want to be as green as you want, but honestly, in terms of emissions, right, US is already doing very well. Why the world got to bully them so much? Why do we have to pay for all the fees in the Green New Deal, whatever it is?
yeah.
I mean, give them a break, man.
Not only that, they also want to what's it called? They want to I mean, people always like to say people like to associate oil and gas as like a very bad like name to it. Like using oil and gas. Oh, it's bad because of all the bad emissions and stuff. But as much as there's a lot of bad to it, right? You must also admit that we cannot survive purely on just solar energy and
Yes,
what wind
correct.
energy or something. This kind of thing cannot power up your entire city and all this.
And then, to be honest, the current rate at which it's improving, right? I think it's fine.
Yeah,
you know,
lor.
things are improving, things are getting greener by the minute. But what the other side suggests is that, completely cut it off.
It's like if you show don't make sense because let's say you want to power the electric car like Tesla, right?
Yeah.
Where did the electricity come from? Fossil
Yeah.
fuels also, what?
And then since Tesla came out, it's been progressing steadily, which
Yeah.
I think is a good thing. imagine when Tesla came out, all the other car companies started switching. Hey, you know, bank gas, no natural oil. What? It's got to be a slow transition.
Yeah, definitely lah. And a lot of people are hyping it up more. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, I don't know whether you got see the stock market lah, but it's quite volatile lah.
Yeah.
Especially Tesla stock. My friend was telling me, "Hey, to buy Tesla stock, Tesla stock."
And I mean, you know how boastful Mr. Trump is, right? He likes to boast about himself. You know, some of it true, some of it untrue.
Yeah,
So when he talked about how the stock market is performing at its best ever since his tenure, I was like, yeah, right. Then I go and look it up. Hey, shit, he's not lying. I don't even know if he's telling the truth or lying.
I think because he's like a salesman, right?
Yeah.
He's just trying to tell you like bad things in a good way. So
I watched a meme video. They say when he's playing the trumpet like this, that means he's lying. So like when he speaks, he does this, what?
Oh, really, man?
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
So they say when he's doing that, he's lying. So I was like, okay, let me check it out. So when he's talking stock market, he didn't do that. I was like, okay, he must be telling the truth. Okay, so I went and looked it up. Yeah, he was telling the truth. Quite interesting trivia.
So that's based on the hand movement, lah.
Yeah, maybe we could watch the old videos and cross-reference.
Dude, I don't know how they just move to politics.
Yeah. Sorry to our viewers.
No lah, it's fine.
If you find politics boring, please skip it.
I don't know, man. You know this Corona thing, right? I was telling my friend about it. He was telling me, you know why they put lime
Why?
on the thing?
Yeah, that's quite. I also want to know.
It's because Corona is from Mexico, right? So they say, no offense to any Mexican or anything lah. They say Mexico very dirty place. So they say the factory that make this, right? They have all these bottles. So they say they might have rats that run on the bottles and like they piss on the bottles. So they use the lime to sanitize the
opening.
Area. Yeah. So that you would. That's what I heard lah, but some people say no, it's not true.
Okay, forgive me for my lack of scientific knowledge, but does lemon kill bacteria?
I think it does because of the citrus acid one, right?
Citric acid. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's why I heard lah, but some people say it was racist lah. But I choose
they are dirty lah.
I choose to just believe.
But I mean, it tastes good, right, with the lemon and all. I thought they did it because of taste profile,
Yeah, but
matches. But I mean, I cannot relate because I cannot taste the difference.
Yeah, but they still say taste profile, but I also don't tell the difference. So I just took that as that's the theory of why they put lemon. Yeah, man.
Interesting. So Maurice,
Yeah.
have you begun your job hunt?
Yeah, I have lah. And
So gonna be a engineer?
no, man.
Oh no.
I don't want.
So what industry are you joining?
I don't know. I'm just trying out everything. Yeah.
Banks,
Yeah.
whatever, investment firms.
I really give up my engineering already. Like really, during my last presentation, my final year presentation. Okay, let's talk about the design project first. Because before the presentation, we have a design project.
Okay, just to be clear, this is an engineering module related
the
to
final
engineering.
year, the final year project is the most important module.
Okay.
Final. If you don't pass this, you cannot graduate. So I was thrown to this group lah, because I got no friends. So I got thrown to this random group of people.
Well, that's kind of sad. You got no friends. You just put it out so bluntly.
Okay, I have friends, but I'm not very close. And
Okay,
they never asked me to join a group. So I was like, okay, whatever lah. I just joined this random group. Then when I first text them, I said, hey guys, I act very excited. I'm like, hey guys, we are smoking. Because actually we're supposed to be a group of 7.
Nice to meet you.
It's a group of 7, but we only got 4 people only.
Oh my god.
So the lecturer said it's fine, 4 people is fine. Then he said, we need to choose one group leader. Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, I replied, hey guys, I'm smiley face. Hey, nice to meet y'all. I'm Maurice. I'm going to graduate next year. I was bullshit lah. Then after that, I said, who want to be the team leader? No one reply. For like 2-3 days. No reply. Blue tick, but no reply.
Were you triggered? Yeah, quite.
Yeah. Then I just assume myself to be leader lah. I said, okay, I'm the leader.
Were they responsive throughout? After
no. So after that, this project was about 13 weeks. Then I thought I was really quite a bad group mate already, because I never really talked much in the group. And our group was super silent.
But your badness was the best in the group.
I guess so lah. Because the group was super silent like throughout the weeks. Because we had to submit interim report, all these things, right? And then other groups were like discussing like a lot of things to discuss on. But then our group is like silence. Like you can scroll like if you scroll the phone, right, it's like literally scroll one time, you can up it's already at the top already.
Even now.
Yeah. Then it's like, okay. Then we just only at the last minute, at the last day, we rush out everything, like all the things we need. Then then our projects are all basically parts by parts. Meaning we need part 1 part 2 need part 1, part 3 need part 2, part 4 need part. Yeah. So I asked the guys, okay, we got these 4 parts. So why don't I ask you guys decide which part you all want? Then everyone just quickly choose their parts. Then as the weeks are leading up to it, right? We're supposed to give the values to each other, because without the values you cannot do your part, right?
Okay.
Then the guy on the second part, right, he just MIA. Just disappeared.
Gone.
Yeah, just disappeared for like.
But did he turn up for the actual presentation?
Oh no, there was no. The presentation is online and it's all individual one. Yeah.
Oh,
so
even though it was a group project.
Yeah, we had one individual report and one final report, which is the group report, and then the presentation. And then he never replied anything. We just messaged him and say, "Hey, smiley face. Hey, can you please send us by end of the week?" No reply. Blue tick only. No reply. Then he send by next week. No reply. No, send by next week. No reply. Then he send by tomorrow. No reply. Then like the days are really like leading up to like almost the submission already. Then the guy still no reply. Then we just okay. Then we just tell the professor.
So what happened to the guy? Did he like pass the course? No.
I don't know. But
no idea.
I give him like very bad ratings. I give him all like.
Do you ever know his face?
I don't have it. But I to redo research on like Google lah. I found his Twitter. Yeah, he look like some like abeng like who clubs a lot.
I feel offended.
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah, also, I thought I was really quite a bad groupmate really, but then the guy was also quite jialat, more worse than
So
me.
this kind of contributed to you not wanting to do engineering?
No lah, but it wasn't that. I think I really kind of hate engineering from year 2 onwards really. That's why.
Are you bad in it? No.
I think if I put effort in it, I won't be bad in it. But I am bad in it.
Okay, because you don't like it in the first place, therefore you do not put effort in it.
Cause I went for, it's like, have you ever went for like tutorials? Then it's like, you just go in, right? You don't even want to be there. You just don't even want to. You don't even understand anything what's happening in the class.
Okay.
And then you see all those nerds around you, right? They're like, wow, asking questions, every question. Wow, hey, I got this question. I literally don't even understand the question that they ask.
So you are one of those non-question askers. Same. I don't ask questions.
I just sit there and sign attendance. Then okay.
I want to, when they start asking questions, I want to ask questions about their question. How you come up with this question? Could you enlighten me?
But I cannot lie, because in NUS, we were like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I cannot ask some questions and be like, okay, I'll just keep quiet.
So, with a degree, where do you want to go? Anywhere. Anywhere that would take you.
Yeah lah. I applied to a few banking roles, some startups, some here and there. And
already.
Yeah, already. I think
any replies yet?
Have lah. I went through some interviews, but I didn't get anything. I think because I was underqualified. Yeah.
Underqualified.
Yeah. Cause they say, what
were they looking for?
So example was this bank role where I thought I would get it. Honestly, because we had a good chat. Because we were talking on Zoom, then we were laughing, like friends like that, talking to each other.
Still didn't get it.
Huh?
Still didn't get it.
Yeah. But because she like say, since you don't have a degree, since you have no business background, you have no IT background, cannot really ask you much questions. So then I was like,
that's what she said.
Yeah, because at the end of the interview, she said, kind of like give me some tips. She's like, next time, like if you want to apply for this role, you can you must have these skills, you must have this what you need basically to apply for this role. But then after that, she also add a disclaimer, say, but I'm not saying that you can never get this role. Not saying that. She said, not saying that you never get this role, but you should have all these, other. I was like, okay lah.
Not saying your mom. You didn't get it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been 1 week already lah.
That was one of your, I would say, most successful experiences so far.
Not really. The more successful one was I rejected the person.
Oh, you got it. I
got a second interview, but the company I feel like was it's a Japanese company.
Okay.
And I feel like it was very rigid. Like they wanted. I mean, you should know, Japanese people, like, they need punctuality, very important.
Okay, so what was their specific aspect of rigidity that you hated?
They say that you must reach by 8:15 a.m.
every day.
Yeah, and they were at like Serangoon. And they say that 8:15 is late, 8:14 is on time. Yeah, so you must be at 8:14.
So technically you work at 8:30.
Huh? No. Meaning you must be at work at 8:14,
Okay, but your official timing where you start getting paid is 8:30 lah.
8:15.
Or 8:15.
Yeah, but it's basically trying to say that you cannot be late. Yeah,
Oh,
and we
okay.
don't accept lateness. And then they also say that cause it's a sales role, right? Then,
It's a sales role.
yeah. So I was saying that let's say if I go meet a client, at 4:30, and then we finish the meeting at 5 o'clock. And I said, do I still need to come back to office, or not? Then she said, yes, you need to come back and make sure that you clock out at 5:30. Then you can leave the office. Yeah. And then I was like, so I cannot just go home straight after that. She said, oh no, cannot. You must go and get some approval first.
Then what if your appointment stretches far beyond 5:30?
Oh, that's fine lah. He said if you had OT, it's even better. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
OT lovers.
No, then she
You get OT pay? No.
No, they say only
Because it's a commission. You have commission, right? No.
I think should have. But the thing is that they say that OT only starts like 8 hours after. Like, if you OT more than 8 hours in a week, then we'll give you the OT pay. If not,
okay. It
there
makes
will not
sense
be.
why some people stay back anyways.
yeah.
Because if I'm 7 hours in, why not?
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's Friday, OT 2 miles, I get my OT pay.
Yeah, but firstly, it was like very far away. And then I feel like it's super rigid. I don't see myself at that job, no. And then I
So
just
this is
reject.
you interviewing for a job at the end of this year.
What do you mean end of this year?
Like
No, it's like so I will graduate in August now. So they will start in August, the job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, but I feel quite bad because it's my friend's girlfriend introduced to me the job one. Yeah, but I just
Okay.
applied because she said just try it on. I could not just try. Yeah, then she told me, hey, you got the second interview. And I said, I don't want already.
So far you haven't had an experience with a job that you really love and you also got accepted. Not yet.
I think this job, doing podcast.
Okay, lor. I mean that's the best part, lor. That
Yeah, but-
you are doing what you love and then you are seeing it progress.
Yeah.
Right? It's progressing, right?
Yeah, yes. But the problem is,
Taking it to the next level, right?
yeah, how to make money? Don't know.
Correct.
10 years from now, lor. 10 years from now.
I guess we can brainstorm here now, lor. Tell me what are your ideas currently? Advertisements?
Yeah, but my friend told me, say first you must get a reach first. You must get an audience first. You must have some kind of like,
Viewer base,
yeah.
loyal customer base.
Yeah, I need people to actually watch. I mean, like, that's now only like about 100 plus people watching only. So it's like not there yet. You need to have like a certain standard, like Naomi News standard, but like some.
Yeah, I mean, if you get to Naomi News standards, that's really high.
Yeah,
下雪.
they want to say that one. But I mean, I just do this for fun first, and since I got a lot of time now, so might as well just try it out.
So you don't really have any long-term plans as of yet, lah.
I hope I can go to Taiwan, lah.
Get to Taiwan,
Yeah,
like a job, lah.
find a job, lah. Yeah,
But the pay there would be
I don't mind
lesser
lah.
than here, right?
Yeah
Which
lah.
you don't give a fuck, lah.
Yeah, lah. I don't mind, lah.
As long as you can be with your loved one. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, but it's difficult, lah. It's difficult. Yeah, I mean, you know, lah. It's difficult.
Yeah, as Singaporean, we feel old, right?
Yeah.
When compared to, don't want to say female counterparts, but male counterparts as well. Taiwan has NS also.
Yeah.
But it's just basic training, right?
But
From-
their and it's a bit different now. They
Oh,
changed it already.
So how long is it now?
Now it's only like 3 months. But you can split the 3 months into your university summer break.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah. So you can do like 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. Also
Oh,
can-
I heard there was a similar system in Thailand, but I
Really,
cannot verify the authenticity of my information. But what it is that only a certain percentage will gonna chosen, and then if you're rich, you get chosen, you're paid off lah. You don't have to serve. But if you do want to serve, however, there are two options. Either after you finish high school, you do a 1 year or something, or throughout your secondary school and high school, you just every week go one time, lor. And then by the time you graduate, you don't need to serve, lor.
Wow, that's can.
That's assuming you get chosen. Of course, there's a large part of population that
Don't want to.
don't get chosen in the
don't
first
get
place.
chosen. It's the same as Malaysia, right? Malaysia also is like a lottery system.
Yeah, correct.
And you can I don't know whether it's true, but
But
they say
the
can pay-
lottery system is more, I don't know, Bumi Putra lor. Yeah lah.
I feel like you can pay them off, lor. Can like
Yeah lor.
yeah.
My cousin, female, she gonna chosen, which everyone was kind of shocked. Eh? What the hell? And then like, just don't go lah.
Then-
Like, do something to not go.
Yeah.
And she wanted to go, because she was like kind of a tomboy kind of girl.
Oh, so she really go.
She loved that shit lah.
I have a friend who I have a friend who's not. I mean, she's not tomboy lah. She's like a female, but she want to outwork. Like, I feel like she want to outwork a lot of people lah. She signed on to army, and right now she's in guards.
Wow.
Yeah,
Female guards.
yeah. And
Officer, no.
captain.
Wow.
And
Okay.
she training all those like.
So she
Mangkok
joined
lah.
that. She joined after a degree lah.
I think so lah, but yeah, she's very passionate about Singapore and stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I think it's quite. Yeah, she quite like fit on, like fit and.
So
like,
talking
guts.
about this, Maurice, you ever considered signing on? No way in hell.
I actually did.
Really?
I actually went to the police.
SPF,
Yeah.
Because of the job market or just you like it?
I think called the job market. I did went to the SPF page. I see how to apply to a
Do you start filling up the form?
Yeah, but then they ask for like two what's it called? What's it called?
Preferences?
No. You need like some kind of
Referral.
Like, yeah. Need two referral. I don't have. So I was like, okay, forget it lah.
You cannot ask your... Oh, actually, before I applied to some high-rank universities in Japan, right?
Yeah.
I actually did... I also needed referrals. I don't know
Yeah.
anyone, what. So I asked Jason.
Jason Chen.
No, the our regular lah.
Jason Chen lah.
Yeah, lah.
Yeah, Jason Chen. Yeah.
And my secondary school teacher.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So for referrals, I think anyone would work lah. Just not your family lah. Obviously, he's the best student I ever met. I think he's a genius.
P.S. is my son.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, you asked Jason
Yeah, I was just because I mean,
Why not ask Ismail?
okay, I mean we know each other. What Ismail was in Tracom already,
Oh.
so there was no one else I could ask. What. I'm not exactly a very popular figure in regulars' eyes.
But do you see what he write?
Yeah, lah, yeah. He literally told me to send him what to write.
Then he just like
He even sent me the file. He sent me the file. 你要改什么就改。then 你再 send 回一个我 sign 就可以了啊。I'm like, okay, sweet. Time to compliment myself.
No, but I did use reference before already, but I just very paiseh to ask again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I understand.
Because when I went for the China trip, right, I needed two referrals also. So I asked my secondary school geography teacher, who I gym with him sometimes. Then I asked my poly lecturer, which I never talked to a very long time. I randomly asked him, hey, yo, hi, I need a...
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to be as participative as possible in my uni lectures.
Oh,
in
yeah, I think that's
case,
good. Yeah.
You know, they remember me, I'll ask all those like retarded questions. Hey, I never had someone ask that before. Hey, now you remember, write a referral.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I think in uni, yeah, you should go and...
What if for your
Yeah.
other jobs, all these like, MNCs, SMEs, they don't ask, right? Oh, thank God.
It depends. I think if you apply for those graduate programs. You know those graduate programs,
graduate
right?
programs.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mean in unis?
No. Like graduate program is like in... Right now, it's quite popular in all those MNCs, right?
What is it?
Basically, they will it's like a rotation service one. It's like basically they want to get the cream of the crop of the unis, right? And then put them in this program where every 6 months they will change them into different like the different departments of the company. So you can try out marketing, you try out product management, you try out I don't know, like operations. So you'll let you
So you can
try out
create
everything.
anytime, like 6 months in marketing, 6 months in
Yeah,
finance.
so they let you try everything. Then after that, I think after the end of 2 years, you can choose like which department you want to join.
Or just quit entirely.
Yeah, like, correct. And they get paid quite a lot. And they normally these people are the people who eventually become like
CEOs.
Not CEOs, but maybe high level management. They're like basically trained from the start, from the very start to become high level.
So these are called
People.
graduate programs. Why? You need a graduate cert,
Yes, you need like a
masters.
No. You need like you can get bachelor's, but you need to be like top, maybe first class honors, something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
or maybe
okay.
you have a lot of different CCAs or like leadership programs or bullshit and then
This,
yeah, a lot
this is
of-
a kind of employment called graduate
yeah, and
program.
they also
Okay.
call it management trainees. They call it like I don't know. There's a lot of different names.
But you're paid full salary.
yeah, correct. They pay you like my friend is paid like 4.5.
Oh my
Just
god,
starting.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. And yeah, working for a good company, and because you got good grades, so that's how they reward. Like you got good grades, you get to good company, and yeah. But look at me, bad grades.
How bad is your bad? Your NUS, from what I know, is out of 5.
Yeah, I got 3.03. Yeah.
3.03. So that's a B minus. Is that B?
That's 3 point B, maybe like a C.
C plus.
Like overall it's a C something.
So
Cause some modules got D also.
Obviously, it's not the honors, right?
Yeah, no.
What was the honors
No,
cutoff?
it's
4.5.
No, it's honors.
Honors. What does honors mean exactly? Yeah? Can you
Honestly, right, I don't know also.
don't know also?
I think it's just a way to say that you differentiate yourself from a normal bachelor's because you do an extra like final year project. Yeah, like an extra year and an extra like a thesis.
Also, you didn't have to do that project if you didn't have honors.
If you didn't have honors, you didn't have to do. But for my course, I must do one. No choice.
Or your course is an honors course.
Yeah. My friend who took arts, right, he didn't have to do honors. He can choose. So he didn't take honors. He graduated in like 2.5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. So do you have to do honors in SIM? No.
What would you call that? Summa cum laude.
What's that?
I guess it's a US term, SUMMA.
Summer cum laude.
Yeah, cum laude. Is
So
that how it's pronounced?
So it's like honors also lah. You must do a thesis and stuff.
Like basically a good job stem. Like this guy is good. Cream of the crop. Like I guess we all take the same amount of modules.
Oh, you're the cream of the crop. You're at the top now.
No lah. I mean that's what summa cum laude means.
Yeah.
I won't be lah. My GPA now is 3 out of 4.
Okay, well, that's better than me.
Yeah, but still, I have bad feeling about my current modules, especially sociology.
Just go and fight your Mr. Trump thing. Just don't say Trump is good, can already.
Actually, sometimes when I do badly for this kind of modules, right, I honestly wish there was an exam so I could pull it all up.
Oh, is it all projects?
But I can't. Those quizzes are already flung. You're dead. You're gone. Bye. 你要破烂, how you 破烂 also cannot.
Yeah. So what's your future plans? So after you graduate, you're gonna what?
Join the bank lor.
Really?
I mean, obviously I'm gonna apply to all the Thai side company lah, and then see, just throw anyhow, see if I can hit anyone.
Have you thought of starting your own business?
Nah, I mean, first of all, I don't have the capital. True. And then second of all, I have no ideas on what kind of venture I want to do.
Maybe your SIM friend you and your SIM friend can work together.
Yeah, that would be great if throughout my remaining 2 years I kind of get an idea.
Yeah.
Partners even, but for now, join a corporation and
normal job lah.
Yeah lor. Or I can get a tier 1 one.
Have you heard about this guy who's from SP or is it TP? 19 years
old. I know.
Yeah.
Then he runs a company in the US, right?
Yeah, called Team Labs.
You feel the level of envy. Admiration, more like admiration.
I think you haven't go to NS yet. No?
What the hell was I doing at 19? What the hell were you doing at 19? Gymming, right?
Yeah. About to go to NS
Hello.
Preparing myself to go to NS.
Jimmy, looking at my meals. This guy's running a company through online.
$26 million valuation.
I had trouble downloading, explicit content, corrupted file. This guy is running a company.
Software company some more. 19 years old only.
His employees all, I'm just amazed. How did he figure out, the pay scale and all that?
I think he probably have some help lah, definitely.
Yeah, lor.
It's not all him lah. Can't be like, I assume 3,000, 4,000.
Yeah, lor. But to manage that from the highest level position from his bedroom in Singapore.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I also envy the guys. Forbes 30 under 30.
Yeah. He's an official millionaire, right?
Yeah. Smart guy lah. Sometimes I also wonder.
Yeah, oh well. We got our chance. We flunked in.
we can try again. The next, maybe what?
Hey, I had a second chance. And that was with a Dogecoin.
Huh? You invest?
No lah. I mean, I thought about this was really real. I'm not making any salty remarks.
Yeah.
It's just that in January this year, I was looking at Bitcoin. Like, they're all doing very well.
Yeah.
Next one, which one is it gonna be? I was like, Dogecoin, because it's a meme. It's obviously gonna be popular than all the other unknown coins, right?
Yeah.
Like all the names you never even heard about. Dogecoin, you at least heard of it somehow.
I only heard the word Doge.
I look at it's like, what, 5 cents?
Yeah, very cheap.
So I was like, okay, let's make an account, invest. So I made the account, I got verified and everything. I didn't buy anything.
Huh?
Then I was like, okay, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Then it went up to 50 cents. I was like, fuck shit. I knew it. I told you.
And it's all hyped up by Elon Musk, but
Yeah, then when you see these kind of things, you start implanting these thoughts in your head. Imagine that was $1,000. Huh?
yeah,
That's
correct,
100
correct.
times. I would have paid off my school and Japan trip all together. Fuck, man.
But that's everyone, everyone like that one. Like you say, oh, I could have, I would have, I should have.
Yeah, 1,000
Yeah.
times 100. Oh my god. 5 cents. If I recall correctly, it was 5 cents to like 50 cents. That's
Yeah.
an exact 10 times. Oh my god. Many people cashed out those early investors. If you read the forums,
Yeah, of course. Of
and
course.
many people continue holding. So the trend now is to hold to keep the price high, and then they say it might reach $1, but I hope so. I'm gonna put in more money.
Oh, you put in already,
Yeah lah. For now, I only put in a few hundred when it was at its peak. So,
And it's big no
so now I'm losing money.
So
But
yeah.
I mean, this kind of peaks and trials, right?
Yeah.
Even Bitcoin went through. So I'm trying to be positive, okay, and I'm pessimistic, so it's very hard.
Yeah.
You understand my misery.
I understand.
So I'm trying to think like, oh, maybe this could be a next Bitcoin, or it could totally go haywire and become a total failure. No one
Yeah.
knows.
Correct. But I think it's just whole lah. I think it's fine because it's really been hyped up by Elon Musk a lot already. And I'm pretty sure he'll
Yeah.
hype it up again, man.
But have you heard of the law of diminishing returns? Since that previous spike was the first time he mentioned about Dogecoin
Yeah.
at all. What?
Yeah.
So any other subsequent mentions would have less of an effect,
Yeah, lah, correct.
to be fair.
Unless he says something like,
So if he keeps it up, eventually his words mean nothing. Right.
correct.
Mm.
Also, unless he sees something very drastic lah. Like he sees something like now you can use Doge coins to buy my Tesla cars. I'm pretty sure you go up like crazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fighting hard to have a partnership with Amazon. I mean,
Doge coins.
If you could buy Amazon stuff
Yeah lah.
with Dogecoin, you can literally buy like almost anything.
True.
Oh well.
That's whole lah. I saw actually what platform you use to buy the
Coin Hako,
coin what?
HAKO. It's a Singaporean base. You can even you know
Oh,
how you sign up for stockbrokers and everything. You
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
show your passport, not passport lah, your identification
Yeah, correct.
and stuff like that. Coin Hako, you can just use your SingPass.
Oh, it seems as Tiger Brokers. You use Tiger Brokers?
No,
Oh.
I heard of it lah, but I mean, since anything affiliated with SingPass, I assume it's safe. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten the license to be able to,
Maybe it's those fake SingPass on.
I mean, it's,
Do those fake DBS account? Do those fake DBS website?
I've been getting those phone calls. This is
I
supposed to be Shut the fuck up lah. Since when the phone calls in Singapore start with the Chinese one?
Have you seen a video about the guy talking to the guy in China? Like, cause the guy called, right? Then the guy just entertain the guy lah. Then he can talk to the guy through the phone.
Oh,
Say, actually, how much money you actually make scamming people? Then the person actually reply,
oh, that's quite funny.
It's
It's from China lah.
Oh, 没有很多啦。
He's talking as if like he's going to get.
Cause halfway through the scam, right? The guy was like, 你不要卖给我了，我就知道你要只是在骗我的。Then
Even after he confessed, he's still trying to sell it.
然后你就是我只要问你你这个你这个在做这个东西你会赚很多钱吗？还是不是没有很多啦。
Replying in the first place.
Then at the last part he say something like你say what good luck 继续scam people like something like that. And I say 谢谢了 then put down phone.
What the hell, man?
You can see I saw on Facebook like the person was talking to the scammer.
I mean, in Singapore, it's always the police or the DBS or
Yeah, correct.
the police starting off with Chinese. That is fucking hilarious.
Who speak
When the
Chinese?
police call me, they would just show up to my place and have a warrant.
Yeah,
But still call my personal cell phone. Hello, ni hao.
why speaking Chinese? Why am I Malay?
Hello.
Yeah.
I guess the scammers just didn't bother catering to the other the target market. They just okay, everyone's Chinese. Why bother?
Yeah. You don't use English, you use Chinese.
Yeah. I mean I've seen Chinese tourists talk to brown skinned Malay people in full Chinese, full blown.
Oh really? Yeah.
And then they're like, 怎么听不懂 I don't know, 因为他不是华人哦
Okay, but nowadays a lot of Malay people know Chinese, what?
Yeah,
we have a friend, right? The NS guy.
Oh, yeah.
What's
He
his
also
name,
learns,
Yeah.
what's his name? Shafi,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then he learns Japanese as well.
Yeah, correct.
Quite interesting. Oh, well.
Okay, man. I think I will just end here. I think this is the longest episode I have. Like,
Oh, really?
2 hours plus. Yeah.
Wow, it's
2
my
hours.
honor. Thanks.
Actually, maybe 2 hours. Yeah, this is
Actually,
longest.
even though we talk so much, right? Like, if you try to recall what you talked about, can you recall? Not really, right?
Not really. I think I go and
Like from my own memory, only feels like I talked for a little bit only.
Really, yeah.
Do you feel that way?
True lah, cause like it just feels like a conversation.
Now you think back and say, okay, in chronological order, what did we talk about? You can't recall, right?
Yeah, cannot really recall.
Cannot recall. Yeah, that's the fun part of conversations.
Yeah, man.
Thanks
Okay,
for
man.
having me.
No problem. Oh, I shake hand one lah.
Hello, we on video, correct or not?
This is the first time I'm shaking hand with someone,
Yeah.
on the video. Okay.
Thanks.
See you, man. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
See ya. Thanks, man.
Bye bye.